morning, chat. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. Camera sweep? I hope so. I hope so. My arms are sore. They're so sore. So I hope I don't have to do too many training wheels. I'm trying something new today. I'm just trying something new. Let me know if the quality of the stream is a bit different. So basically, I lowered the bitrate from 6K to 5K. Cause every time I went to my stream manager, they were saying like, "Oh, it's unstable the live, the bitrate's too high," and apparently it's for the people on mobile. So I changed the bitrate to 5,000, and now they're saying it's stable and everything. So we're gonna try this today, see if it works, see if it's fine and all. It's easy to change, so if there's any problem, I can change it on my hand. Just let me know. Just let me know if there's any problem there. But yeah, so today we are back on the rank game. I don't know how I want to get my deck going exactly. Like, are we gonna go Fiendsmith? Are we gonna go purely as a Mina? I don't know. I've been rethinking my deck a lot in TCG. Like in TCG, I want to start testing without Desiree completely. Because in TCG, we have the Lacrima main deck monster. I want to start thinking about it without the Desiree. Because it could be very nice. Very, very nice there. Like, I make Caesar instead. I'm less vulnerable to Bishols. Because I can just make Caesar without through a Bishol most of the time. And it gives me a way to bridge the Fiendsmith into the Chimera. Because I can go like Fiendsmith stuff, go into sequence fuse into Aerial Eater. Aerial Eater sends the Berthomet. And then I revive the... if I still have a body in the grave, I revive the Engraver. Engraver revives. And I either make the Caesar at that point, or I make... Like, if I have a place to start the play, I can just make more bodies. And from the bodies I have, like, let's say the Azamina stuff. If I have the body for the Azamina, I summon the Azamina, I make Abao, and Abao tags out, summon the Berthomet, and I go into the Chimera that way. So I kind of like it. I want to try it out. But without Abao, without stuff like that, for sure we cannot do it here. I'm thinking of adding the... Muckraker to the deck. Because it could be pretty good for longevity. I'm still unsure about the deck list I have right now. Like, it's pretty good deck list, but I'm unsure if I want to keep it that way or maybe change it up a little. So we're gonna see. But for today, that's kind of the plan. That is kind of plan. I just got back, like, from arguing with my condo, like, management. Because basically, I told you guys about the snow, right? I told you guys about the snow. So I sent them an email, because I sent them an email on Friday saying, hey, I'm just wondering, like, do we know when they're planning on removing the snow? Because I would like to have info. No response. No messages, nothing for, like, the whole weekend. Nothing today, nothing tomorrow, so nothing like yesterday, so I'm like... I'm gonna ask them again. Like, it probably fell into something. So I asked them again. I'm like, hey, we're like only 5 parking lot left. Could you please update me on the info of what's doing there? And the guy answers me super passive aggressive. Oh yeah, I'm like, I know that there's like, it's full in the parking lot and all, like for the snow. I'm talking to them every day. If you have a better idea, come talk, like, I'm all here. I'm like, I don't care about your sub-story. That's your job. We're paying you to do that. We are paying you to do that. Only thing I ask is keep us informed. You haven't spoken to me for a week and a half and that we have this problem. Just keep us informed. Just say, hey, I'm talking to them every day. They are trying to get there. They're not able to. We're trying to resolve it as fast as we can. But no, we have no answers. No answers at all. And then afterwards, he just goes and take a passive-aggressive stance on me. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious there? Like, I'm so pissed at the guy. And that's not the first time. Like, there was another time that they did some work on the roof to repair the roof of our stuff. And, like, the roofing company put the no parking zone on the other side of the condo. So I park my car there. I'm like, I'm fine. They put the no parking zone on the other side. I go out afterward. My car has some small little dents in there. Because the company decided, yeah, we're going to put the no parking zone there. But we're going to decide to just do the work on the other side. So I'm like, I asked my condo thing, hey, can you do something, help me out with this? And they're like, no, we're not gonna help you out. I'm like, what is your purpose then? What is your purpose? Like, the purpose of the condo, like, thing here is to help the people that are using the condo, basically. Like, it's not to just lay around and tend the pool. Like, I feel the guy just thinks he's there to tend the pool and stuff, and I do not care. I do not care. If I'm paying you, like last year, they were like, oh yeah, we should increase the amount of money that we give to the two people that handle everything, because they do a lot of work, they tend to stuff and all. And if we go for like a company on the outside, it's gonna cost more. So I was like, sure, that's fine. I don't really know what you do, but if others are saying that you're doing much, sure. But now that I'm seeing this, I'm like, an outside company would cost more, but at least I would have service. At least I would be heard. Like, they wouldn't just say, nah, we don't care about you. Go bother someone else. Like, it's so annoying. It is so annoying. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do at this point. Like, if they keep doing this, what am I supposed to do at the end? So that was basically my day. I had a fun time. And now we're just there to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Change our mind, make something else, because I do not want to think about this anymore. So I hope you guys have been doing good. We finished the event yesterday, so we don't need to do the event anymore. We hope to not get too many wheel spin. If I look at the deck list here, we have the similar deck list that I was running before. It's pretty good. We could technically run double track, but the thing is, the Fiendsmith engine is not as good right now. Like, it's really not as great as it could be, so I don't think running multiple track is great. So we have this, and people are running a lot of Bishul too, so that's kind of annoying. I added a second Deception because it could be good sometime. We could need it. The Imperm, I'm unsure, because Imperm is fine. Problem with Imperm is that it's not great into Snake Eyes most of the time, because they're going to be able to play through it. So I'm unsure if it's that necessary, but we're probably going to keep it for now. I'm thinking we even might just want to run like Dark Ruler no more here. Just Dark Ruler, the Snake Eyes board, the Dark Ruler, the like White Forest board, and deal with a lot of stuff. But I'm unsure. We might even want to run some Bishul there, because Bishul could be good. They could be good. We can make use of the Bishuls ourselves. SP, I'm thinking of maybe removing for a Muckracker here, because she could be good for the long game. Do we have the place for a Magnum? I don't think we do, sadly. Like, we would need to remove the Goddess, but the Goddess is our answer to some deck that are really annoying on the ladder. So I don't think we have the options to remove the... to make the Magnum here. So I think that's gonna be it for now. Like, this deck should still be pretty good. We should be able to climb with it. We are Master 4. We are Master 4 right now. We have a good way to go, but I believe we can make it. I do believe we can make it. Do we start with a coin toss on our side? No. No, we can never start with a good run. We can never start with a good run. Desiree is good in Master Roll. Whenever my opponent makes Fusion Lacrima instead, I feel instant relief. The problem is, I make Lacrima because I can make Apo instead. Like, Desiree is fine, but it's so hard to set up. It is very, very hard to set up Desiree, so it's kind of rough. I'm gonna let them play a bit here. I'm gonna start by... Okay, so they pop now. I'm gonna go Fua. See what they do, because they for sure want to go into the... Okay, they have the Ash Blossom here, sure. Starts with the Ash Blossom, not much I can do. They're gonna go into the Phantom, so we probably lose here. We could have gone Ash into Fua instead. But now they go Yubel, and then they go... Engraver here. I think I'm ashing this. If they show me the call by this point, I just lose. Okay, so no Engraver here. We cannot let the Engraver resolve. If we let the Engraver resolve, we're kind of cooked. So this here might stop them a bit. We have a hand that can play through stuff. So depending on what they have, like if they make Phantom, that's going to be annoying for sure. Because we don't really have a good way to deal with Phantom. But we needed to ash something now. Because otherwise they can just make... Okay, so they're making the Fiendsmith board. Is it going to be... How do we beat Apple? I'm really thinking of running Dark Ruler here. I'm really thinking of running Dark Ruler in this. So Close Moon into... Yeah, they make Phantom here. We could have just ashed this. That would have gone to the same place. But at least it wouldn't have this. It's really... I was banking on the fact that they didn't have an answer on the Fua. But they did have an answer on the Fua. So not much I could do there. They summon the Engraver, they use the Requiem effect, summon the other Engraver, and then they can go into sequence from this and then fuse. If they don't use this and they go sequence right away, they're trolling. They are trolling if they're using this right away. They're trolling! What are they doing? They don't have the material. Oh, they're stupid. Sure, fusion your Lacrima. Fusion your Lacrima here. What Light Fiend are you gonna revive? What Light Fiend are you gonna revive from the grave? They just needed to use the Link 1. Yippee! We're so good at the game, right, guys? Our opponent beats themselves. He only had to do one thing. It wasn't hard. That wasn't hard at all. How did you make it to Master not knowing that? Like, let me see. Does he have a second Engraver? There's no way he doesn't have a second one, right? Yeah, he has two Engraver. So, the only thing he needed to do, by the way, is either make Caesar, because he could. He could have made Caesar there. Either make Caesar, or make the... Oh, he's not running Apple, so he would have ended on Caesar, but the thing he only needed to do is use Requiem, summon the Engraver from deck, use the two Engraver for sequence, then sequence shuffle this and one Engraver, summon the Lacrima, Lacrima revives the Engraver, and you're fine. But no, the guy decided to be an ape. He decided to be an ape. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. A free win's a free win. The guy just lost to himself. I did not win this game. The guy lost it. I do not consider myself winning that game. 2 coin toss lost so far. No coin toss win. That's kind of unfortunate. Can we draw good? Okay, this ends pretty good. We have 2 interruption. We don't really want to draw double Mirror Stone Knight because we're only running 2 of this. And that's not usually the normal summon you want to see, but maybe we can do something. I'm gonna wait for them to resolve this. So they go Lurie, Lurie drops. Okay, so now they go Lurie summon. I'm gonna wait for them to summon the Lurie on the field. And then I'm gonna Fua now. So I don't think it changed too much, but... You have an Ash. Show me the Ash. Show me the call by. Show me the cross out. They have the call by. I don't think I resolved Fua once. I do not think I resolved Fua once so far. It's insane. Like, Fua at this point could be a dead card in my deck. I have not resolved this once. Like, it's always getting Ash, always getting called by, never getting value. It's crazy. If I draw 2 of them, it's good, but I'm not drawing 2 of them most of the time. So they go Requiem here. Requiem summons the Engraver, then Engraver. They're liking a monster here. That's a problem with the Fiendsmith right now. Is like, sure, they have the Engraver, but what do they do more? Like, they have Engraver, they need to summon something. So they need another monster. Reinforcement of the army. What are they on? Rescue Ace. Okay, so now they summon their Rescue Ace here. Do we bank on the fact that they don't have Extender? Because we can imperm this. Then they can go sequence into Desiree. That's one negate. Can we beat one negate? I don't know, but we don't have a way to... It's either we let them do rescue stuff or we let them do sequence stuff. And I think the sequence stuff is less carry than the rescue stuff. So we're gonna imperm this. Hope that stops their turn. But yeah, I don't think Fua resolved once so far. It's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Our hand is not great either, so we hope we can play through this. But our hand is not amazing. We have no Deception, no Wanted, no Diabel Star, no Nightmare Apprentice, nothing else. So yeah, they go sequence here. Sequence gonna go maybe into a Desiree. If it's a Napo, that's even worse. Like an Napo would be really bad for me. Okay, they go those two. Oh, wait. If they go... That might be Apo. That might be... Caesar. And Caesar is really bad. I just want to go first one time, please. Is it too hard to go first? So they go those two into what? Is it Apo or is it... Okay, it's Caesar. I don't understand why people are running... Oh, Beatrice? Oh, yeah, they can do that. Yeah, I don't think I win this. I don't think I win this here. We just go next. We just go next. Does Imperm even do that much? Like, the problem is against that deck, we couldn't do much more. But it's just they drew the call by against our stuff. Like, I am guessing it's fair, but they are on 44. They drew the Ash or the call by, so they have 5 answer out of 44 cards, so that's not amazing. I played around the Gamma to make sure. Yeah, I hope Beatrice goes away, because she's so boring. She's so annoying. She makes everything so much easier, because, like, we didn't have a way to play around that. If we didn't imperm the Airlifter, they were doing full... They were doing, like, full Rescue Ace combo. If we stop the Airlifter, they're going Beatrice into Promethean Princess into full Rescue Ace combo. There's nothing... My choice did not matter there. My choice did not matter at all. I had no options that were winning. Okay, the squads to start with, not too bad. Not too bad. A small little warm-up. A little warm-up there. Let's put the stance there, and... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. Howdy, welcome in, Sliver. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good today. We kind of just got cooked. Like, the metagame's fine. It's just a bit boring right now, I would say. Like, it's mostly people on either... Like, this guy was on Desiree there. Like, it's mostly who goes first most of the time is gonna win. And if we go first, we kind of need our foot resolve to be able to win the game. But we drew foot 2 games in a row. The first guy drew an Ash. The second guy drew, the second guy drew, like, the call by the grave for it. Okay, this is not the end you want to see. This end loses to a singular interruption, guys, by the way. 1 single interruption and we die. Drawing doubles again, by the way. They let this resolve. I'm surprised they do. Droll? Are you gonna droll me? Droll and Logbird. Yippee! So now the thing is, we can go this into Baphomet. We lose the Gazelle Search, but that's not too bad. If we go this, we can still make the Fiendsmith line. If we send the Necrom, Like, if we send a Necrom, we go Necrom, summon from deck. Then we go the other one, tag out, get ourselves into an Apo, which might be fine. Like, that might be okay. We're for sure Chimera Fusion all the time. Like, we're losing on the Gazelle effect, but that's okay. So, I think I'm going for the Baphomet here, because he's just a more versatile one. Now the question is, do I want to use the Mirror Sword Knight? Because if we use the Mirror Sword Knight here, we can use it for banishment to get a monster effect later on. And that would be pretty good. So I think that's fine. For sure, I would like the Mirror Sword Knight to be on the field afterward, but displays only really lose to like Imperm or Ash or Nib. Nib is gonna be annoying if they get it. We could technically just play it even lower. Like, if we play it lower, we just send a Tau, revive the Mirror Sword Knight. Mirror Sword Knight tags out on their turn, going to Baphomet to revive the Mirror Sword Knight again. But I kind of want to try and extend a bit. So we send the Necrom. We're going to go Chimera Fusion back to hand. Sword is live right now. They have something alive on their hand. I do not like that they have something playable. We're going to go for the Adjusted Gold. We're gonna go for this here. Into the Requiem. Requiem's gonna tag out into the Engraver. Then from there, the problem is we don't really have a way to extend even more. Because, like, if we go into sequence, we lose our Baphomet on field, so we lose our value there, which is really annoying. So I guess we just set a double Guardian Chimera play. It's not amazing, but it does this stuff. I guess we should have sent a Tau then. Probably should have sent a Tau here. I forgot that we didn't have Lacrima. If we had Lacrima, we would have been better here, but we don't have Lacrima in our hand, so... Bonfire here. I kind of need to Ash this. Doesn't feel great, but we kind of need to. So it's Snake Eyes again. It's Snake Eyes here. I might be thinking instead of the Imperm, we run like triple Bishul to be able to deal with some of the... Okay, Deception here, sure. Sure. Oh, they had the Fool on top of that? Really? So they are gonna add the Azamina stuff. Now the question is, if we pop the Deception, do you guys think he has another Azamina spell? Because we could technically pop the Deception. Then we draw 2. Pop 1. And then from there, we have the Mirror Sword Knight negate still. And that might be good enough. I kind of want to bank on it. Because at this point, if we don't, we're kind of screwed. We do this, that, and that here. We want to keep the Baphomet on the field for sure. But now we're just banking on the fact that they don't have Wanted. They don't have anything else. They don't have another Ash either. We're banking on the fact. Because that can be Ashed. We pop this. Do you have the Extender? Snake Eyes Ash not gonna do it. Snake Eyes Ash is not gonna do it because we have the Mirror Sword Knight here. So do you have the OSS on top of that? He needs an Extender here. He needs an Extender. That does not do it on its own. Did we survive? Come on, tell me you don't have anything else. You have one Azamina spell and an unknown. Is that your turn? Please, please, please. I don't think he has anything else. He would have played beforehand. Oh, he has a Diabell Star? Okay, he can still play the game. He goes OSS here. He can still go this, though. So, yeah, we're probably dead. Because he just had the Diabell Star. At least we're not seeing the Azamina stuff today. But he's still doing Snake Eye stuff, so that's gonna be impossible for us to beat. Like, we do the Engraver again, so we have, like, the 2 Engraver. The track doesn't have a target anymore. I guess we can shuffle. We played draw out. The guy trolled me. Like, Droll's the worst entrap for me, so there's nothing I can do. If someone trolls me, I just lose the game. Our hand wasn't great. The guy trolled me. What am I supposed to do? So now he goes Poplar. Poplar gets him the field spell. Then he can go Snake Eyes Ash because it's not negated permanently. Send those 2. He can go Linkaribo too if he wants to. Then now he sets the other girl. Yep. I don't know, I could have played that better. Like, the guy started Bonfire, Droll, Fua, Deception, and Diabell Star. Like, what was I supposed to do? Why did you not use the Poplar here? Why? Like, do you not want your more material? Oh, you really want to do the Fiendsmith stuff here? I don't think that's the play. I do not think that's the play. I think the guy's just clicking buttons. There was so many better plays he could have done. So many better plays. What are you doing? You're wasting so much of your board there. Like, sure, you make the Fiendsmith line, but what does that accomplish for you? What does that literally accomplish for you? You go Engraver here, that's cute. Then you can equip the Requiem if you want, pop something. That's fine. But then what? Let him cook? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose still. Because the guy just started very good. But that is not the way you want to play this game. That is so not the way you want to do this. He's sending this. As soon as this hits the graveyard, at least, we get a Mirror Knight later on. So yeah, he does this. That's such a crazy card. He sets to the back row the Flamberge. How are you gonna get the Flamberge back, though? Like, are you supposed to get the Flamberge back? You already used your field spell. We're not really winning right now, but the guy's doing some really stupid plays. Like, the guy had full Snake Eyes combo, and he decided, instead of doing the full Snake Eyes stuff and using my Flamberge to put your stuff in the back row and all, I'm just gonna go Fiendsmith. I'm gonna hit on singular Fiendsmith stuff and pass. Well, I had one of my opponent literally screw up his own combo and surrender before I got to play a card. So he goes Lacrima here. Lacrima revives the Engraver. Then does he go into the... Problem with Agnum Day is that... Not Agnum Day, the Caesar, is that we can't really beat it. I'm really thinking of changing my deck here, because there's some stuff that are struggling against stuff. Apple plus IP is weaker than Fiendsmith. Oh, he has the Doom Dragon, I see. I guess that's a card I've never seen before. Now he goes this. Yeah, we're probably dead. Yeah, we're dead. Unfortunate. Guy started Droll, Fua, into Bonfire, Diabell Star, Snake Eyes Ash, and Deception. Like, there was nothing I could do there. Nothing I could do. We played to our house. I think I'm gonna put... There's so many Fiendsmith on ladder. I think I'm putting, instead of the Imperm, because the Imperm doesn't feel important enough. Like, we're just dying to the Imperm, not resolving. Instead, I'm gonna put some Bishols in there. Like, we're gonna put one of this, one of this, one of this. So, triple Bishol in here. Jackie, and that should be pretty good. Do we want the double Deception? We haven't drawn Deception yet today, by the way. Like, we've drawn, last game, we've drawn Track, Engraver, Lurie, Mirror Knight, and something else. Like, we've drawn only the Fiendsmith part of our deck. Can we draw something else, please? Something else. But we're gonna spin the wheel. We are... I like one even. What do you mean? Evenly matched or even something else? Like, what is... Do you mean the Deception? I'm running one in the TCG. I'm trying two. But in this version, I could just run one. It's less tough. Deception, yeah, I do like 1, 2. It makes us to 42. Like, the Ash, I'm even thinking that if we even want the Ash Blossom in the deck. Because, like, they're not doing as much as we would like. most of the time. They're doing fine. But like, they're stopping what? A Requiem? They're stopping a Deception sometime? And that's about it? I don't know. I just don't like that Beatrice is still legal in this format for some reason. I do not like that Beatrice is legal in this format. Like, they really should have seen that Beatrice would break everything. She's the one that makes everything so hard to play against. Like, just, oh, you fuck up your combo, you do nothing that is of value or stuff like that. Well, I have a failsafe. I have a failsafe that allows you to just play shoot 7 end traps without problems. So now the end traps doesn't matter anymore. So that's why I'm thinking of just running Board Breaker instead. Like just running like Book of Eclipse and stuff like that to just stop them. Because otherwise you cannot really fight them. The problem with Eclipse is that people are running Ash Blossom, so that's not going to be great. Let's go for the burpees there. So 10 burpees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Whew. They're so my favorite. They're so my favorite, the burpees. I don't remember who suggested them, but God, they got their money's worth. They got their money's worth so much. But yeah, do we know when the next ban list is gonna hit? I don't even think we do, right? I don't even think we know when the next ban list is gonna be. But we kinda need one at this point, because the metagame's not that fun. Like, it's just Snake Eyes and Snake Eyes and Snake Eyes and Snake Eyes. 20,000 years of Snake Eyes. Okay, this hand is pretty good. I wish we didn't have the Fua in hand, but that's fine. So we can start with Track here. Okay, they have an Ash Blossom. We're gonna call by the Ash here. Now we hope they don't have Fua. I guess we do have... Okay, they have something now. They're gonna Ghost Bell. Sure. So track gets negated. Now do they have an Imperm on top of that? Imperm, Ducko? Do you have an Imperm here? Please tell me you don't. Apprentice effect. They do. No Imperm here. Okay. So we go Cornfield. Droll. No Droll. We don't want to summon. We want to activate here. I don't know what they could have. We don't have a light or dark in the grave, so it's not a Bishol. So I don't think that's that. If we go Mirror here, doesn't really matter. So I think we just go Gazelle instead. Then we summon the Gazelle here, Gazelle effect. Like, they would have used the Imperm already if they had it, so I don't think this is an Imperm. I don't know what it is, though. Like, what could they have here that they get asked all the time? Oh, it's a Fua. It's a Maxi! Well, our call by was negated, right? Our call by got negated, so... we can Ash them. We can Ash them now. We got triple entrapped here. We're gonna end-rip them for 1, and they're gonna start their turn with 2 cards in hand. 2! So we go those 2 here. into the Baphomet, and now that's full combo. Now we should win the game because we're safe against Imperm. We're safe against pretty much everything they could throw at us. So we go the Baphomet. Baphomet's gonna get me Ogre? Really? Really? 4 Ant Traps. 4! Ash, Ghost Bell, Maxi, Ogre. Like at this point, what am I supposed to do? We don't have the Mirror Sunlight in the grave, so let's just send the Necrom to the graveyard. We don't have a Sinful spell, so... I see a line here. It's kind of weird, but it gets us to the Deception. It does get us to the Deception here. So we add the girl still. No way they have another End Trap, right? No way at this point they have it like 5th End Trap. We played through so many things. So many things. It's all different one, by the way. So now we go Necrom. Necrom's gonna summon the Dusted Gold here. Then a Dusted Gold go into the Requiem. We could technically end on Apo, but I'm not satisfied with that. You have a Nib on top of that? God damn it! We're gonna go Requiem. That still works. That still works. So 5 Ant Traps, by the way. 5! There was not a singular card in his hand that was not an Ant Trap there. And we're still gonna win. We are still gonna win this, by the way. Because the guy starting on 1 card and he's gonna deal with the Sylvia. There's nothing in his deck that can deal with this. Like, we're still winning this game, by the way, guys. He's not winning this. We're gonna summon the Engraver. And did you know that Engraver is a level 6 Fiend? So we can go LZ. Now we don't have to worry about anything else. We played through everything yet. We played through 5 interruption there. So we go LZ here. LZ into Moragina. And then from there, we can go into Chaos Angel into the Deception line. Moragina effect. Revive the LZ from the graveyard. Then I just want to see... What does Deception say again? Is it sent to the graveyard or tribute? It's just tribute, so it can tribute the token. So we're gonna go this and this. And we're still gonna do full combo. We are gonna do full combo to 5 Ant Traps, which is kind of insane, to be honest. Kind of insane. Like, this deck can play through Ant Traps sometime. So we're gonna banish the Nib. What do you think this guy's deck is? Like, it could be anything at this point. We could go Wanted if we wanted to. Like, Wanted into... But I think I prefer the Deception. Because we can go Deception, tribute a token that we don't really need. And then post this on YouTube. I'm thinking about it. I want to work more on replay stuff and all. Like, I haven't had time, but I want to do a small short about the thing where I talent someone and I just revealed the 4... Like the 2 Drisworm and the 2 like Nib, because that was such a funny replay. Such a funny one. We're gonna go Murcielago, send this to the graveyard. Summon the Murcielago here. But yeah, I want to do more edit. I just didn't have much time lately. But maybe on Sunday I'm gonna have time. Maybe on Friday or another day. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I started learning to edit videos, but it's taking some time. Like, it's not easy to edit videos, so it will take some time to get used to. We're gonna go allow the Zamina, chain the Wanted, and we should be able to play pretty good here. So let's grab ourselves the Diabel Star. I think we're already summoned? No, we did not. We only run 2 Diabel, so that's why. We send this to the graveyard. We're gonna get to draw 1. We have an Omni, basically. Our Omni is not destroyable by battle. If we have a way to get into sequence, we win the game. So we're gonna go Wanted. It was through 5 Ant Traps. Like, it is a crack turn through 5 Ant Traps there. Like, we can do this, send the Gazelle to the graveyard, summon this onto the field. Then Diabell Star is gonna trigger, getting ourselves the Sinful here. And then from there, we do the... Oh yeah, we cannot do that because we need a Light Fiend. Do we have a... We could technically... Okay, we can do this. Send this to the graveyard. Get ourselves the Birthmet back on the field so that we have the monster negate. The target negate at least. I think that's fine. This, that. I forgot we needed a Light Fiend for our stuff. We already went through the Requiem. The Engraver was spent. The Engraver was spent, so it's either we go Muckracker, Muckracker Revive. I think Muckracker is fine here. So we go those two onto the field, into Muckracker. Then Muckracker effect is gonna revive from the graveyard. We're gonna revive the Baphomet, sending this. We don't care about the Camera of Fusion too much. We have a Camera of Fusion on the field anyway. So that way we turn the Coital protection so they cannot target our stuff. We have a Numbing Negate. We cannot be destroyed by battle. So we should be doing pretty okay. They are on one card too. Like Sylvia should be... What do you guys think his deck is? What do you guys think the deck of the guy is? Do we have anything that can trigger here? We can go into Draco Sepelia with those two to negate it, preventing him from bouncing our Sylvia here. But I guess Sylvia can just negate it. Yeah, we don't need to use this. Sylvia can just negate this anytime. Oh, sure. Don't read my Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel's not doing anything here. Yeah. You're gonna be able to clear the Sylvia. Yeah. Good job. Good job. No reading. No reading at all. That is great. I love people playing like 10 trillion entrap and not reading their stuff. And now we just win. Now we just win the game. Lurie is kind of a funny draw, to be honest. So we can do this here. Get ourselves this back into the extra deck. And then from there, we can do Chimera Fusion, get it back to hand. Like, this deck has a pretty good grind game, to be honest. So we should be fine. We should be doing okay. We're gonna go Engraver. Engraver is gonna shuffle this back. Summon the Engraver onto the field. And then what we can do instead is just go... Oh, wait. What do I have here? Oh, I have the track. I guess I could fuse those two together. But I'm just gonna summon the Lurie. And I could just go this here. That's lethal, I'm pretty sure. So just add some salt here. Just add some salt to what he has. Remove everything. Get the Goddess onto the field. Why not, right? Yeah, that's way more than lethal. Let's punch him for game. Boop. Played through 5 end traps to win this game. I'm pretty happy about that one. That one was a great one. God, what deck do we think they are on? It's either Tempai or it's Snake Eyes. I do not see another deck running so many entraps. Like, what were they on? Let's see. It's Tempai! Yippee! Yippee! They drew the one of this. They drew so many entraps. It's really just Entrap City. They have full entrap and they're hoping. You're so damn angry? Why? What happened? What happened? Like, Tempai is such a coin toss right now. It's such a coin toss. Like, it's literally, oh, am I gonna draw what I need or not? We did go first here, so the coin tosses are 2 and 2, I'm pretty sure. Do we see them from the replay? No, we do not. Forget that White Dragon isn't a 1 in MD. Isn't that 1? What do you mean White Dragon? Like Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes would never be... Or do you mean like in the Tempai deck? What is the White Dragon? The Tempai? Oh, you mean the Pydra? The Pydra here, that's not that one. It's pretty good. Like, they have a lot of stuff hit. But... oh, the Chandra? Chandra's this one. It's the red dragon. Chandra's the red dragon there. It's Pydra? Yeah. Like, it's just... there's so many ways to start their turn that it's kind of annoying. We should have probably went into Mirror Knight instead of Gazelle beforehand, because Mirror Knight would have allowed me to have the Monster Negate in Grave 2, which would have been great. But that's fine. We ended up winning that. In the event, I saw a pile deck that is just built to piss people off. Oh, is it like stun? Or just like anti, you don't get to play? I remember in the burn event, people were just running the, like, eel card. Not to win the game, just to prevent their opponent from burning them. Just to prolong the games as far as they can. Okay, we have one Bishol and a Dream. We have the Wanted and 2 D-Bells, so that's pretty good. Okay, it is Exodia. That's gonna be a bit annoying, because they can always negate our Wanted. They have the Exod, the... Art of the Blue Eyes. At least we're gonna be able to Bishol this, so that's gonna prevent the Art of the Blue Eyes to start with. But it's probably Rage plus Exodia plus something, right? Or a Steelman, Lightsworn, Branded. Well, it's just a pile deck. It's not really something to piss someone off. It's just like a deck of everything together. I'm surprised that Exodia is working so well in Eye Ladder. So they have the Exodia here. Do they want to try and pass phase? Okay, they're setting 1. Setting 2. Setting 3. That's a lot of sets here. Magnamut is anytime, right? Yeah, so we can just do it in the end phase. So they're gonna go this. Set an Exile spell. I'm gonna let them set first. Yeah, we know they get the Rage. That was expected. Then we go Magnamut here. Magnamut's gonna remove the Art of the Blue Eyes, so we don't have to deal with it anymore. Summon the Magnamut. Get me a pizza, please. Get me a pizza right now. And then resolve. We get ourselves the Jurisworm. We sadly don't have a target for them there, which is unfortunate. Gazelle is pretty good here. Do we want to want it now? Is there a reason not to want it in the draw phase? I don't think so. So we're gonna want it now. If they want to negate the wanted, be my guess. If they don't negate... Yippee! Stun! We love to see it. We love to see it. We just lose the game. We just lose the game against the stun guy. There's nothing I can do. If we go Koital here, they're just gonna fire their trap as soon as they get the chance. So I'm just losing on the spot. So I'm gonna hope that they don't fire the trap right away. So we're gonna summon this. Do they click the trap? If they're smart, they click the trap now. If they are smart, they click the trap now. Because the rivalry on top of that. Yippee! Floodgate more, my guy. Floodgate more. You're gonna win the game one time. I understand why this guy got so high in ladder. He went first and started a lot of floodgates. Literally, we didn't lose Exodia. We had the way out of Exodia, by the way. But the guy started with Macrocosmos, Rivalry. Nothing we could do. Nothing we could do here. Such a fun deck. Such a fun deck. Drawing 2 1-ups to get himself a free win. Basically, like, look, that's a 1-up, that's a 1-up, that's a 1-up. Oh, Macro's a 3-up. But look at all those floodgates. Like, that's not a skill. Yeah, that's not a skill to just drop Anti-Spell, Rivalry, Tikiboo, and Macro on someone and just win the game from there. That is not a skill. I'm sorry. If you get high enough in ladder because of that, it's not your deck that was good. Like, this was not a show that Exodia is good. Because Exodia did literally nothing this game. He could have been playing Jeremy's Man Control. And he would have won the game. He could have been playing Jerry Bean's Man Control, and he would have been fine. But he just had some shiny Exodia card there. I hate those kind of deck with a passion, because there's no skill expression there. It's either you draw the out or you don't. It is either you draw the out or you don't. And we couldn't sit on our illusion either, because he could have just gone like rage, pop the illusion, and we're dead. So there was not much I could do there. We tried. I want Macrocosmos as if Konami decides to release the Alchemy Beast from the GX anime. I feel like just lingering effects like that are not good for the game. They're just boring. They're not... Like, it's either you have the answer now or you don't. And the games is so fast that, like, effects like that were problematic even before. Wait, has it been a month since we've done Jumping Jacks? It feels like it's been an eternity since we've done Jumping Jacks there. I don't remember ever doing a Jumping Jacks in a while. But let's go for it. 25 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There we go. But yeah, that was just a boring game. Like, we just didn't get to play the game. We literally did not get to play the game, that one. We're doing win-lose, 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 win-lose right now, which is not great. Not great. We don't have a great coin toss ratio right now either, so... Okay, we win the coin toss. That's not too bad. We're catching up back up to our coin tosses. We're even right now, but the deck is... The ladder is so coin toss heavy right now that it feels bad. Okay, this is a hand. We lose to a singular Ash Blossom. They're on 60, so no way they draw the Ash, right? If we go Gazelle, we can extend more here. So I'm gonna go Gazelle to not lock ourselves. We grab ourselves the Necrom. In the anime, Macrocosmos isn't even a Floodgate. I don't know what it does in the anime, to be honest. We're gonna go Chimera Fusion here. Retaliating Sea. We really are getting floodgated today, aren't we? We are getting floodgated like high Evans. It's crazy. What do I do here? What do I do? I can do this? Send this, this, and this? Pop it, draw 2, and hope for the best, maybe? Because I need to pop this. I cannot let this resolve. So I need to do that there. I don't have another choice. We go Druisworm. We go Koital. We're going to keep the Necrom in case we need it. So we go those 3 into... I didn't want to do that, but I'm not getting to search for my monster. I'm not getting anything else. We go this here. Do you have the Ash now? No Ash Blossom. We draw 2. Inception's pretty good. They're gonna get a Max C, but we can always just Ash the Max C here. Or we could just Ash this. I think I'm Ashing this. I'm not letting them get the value there. So we can still do our play. We outed the problem. The thing is, we used a lot of resources already. So we're gonna go Deception. Deception, tribute the Necrom. Then we grab ourselves the Allowed as Amina, and maybe we can play the game now. We could go Necrom here. I kind of want to do the Allowed play first. So we go into the Murcielago here. Murcielago, send this. Summoner onto the field. I don't think the guy's going to be on Nib, but we're never too safe, right? We are never too safe here. So we grab ourselves the... Wanted now. And I think I might just go for... Because if we go Wanted, we grab the Diabell Star set. Summon the Diabell Star set. Then we can go into... We could technically go into a Link 2 here of Muckracker. to revive later on when we try and summon something, like just to get this in the graveyard. We're opening ourselves to a Bishop, but I don't think they have one because they would have used it already. But we could just start doing the Necrom play here. So if we do the Necrom effect, getting ourselves the Dusted Gold. Then a Dusted Gold gets ourselves into the Requiem. We are way past 5 summons here, so I don't think they have a nib, so I'm not gonna respect it. We go Requiem. Requiem is gonna allow ourselves to tag out into the Engraver. Then what we can do is go those two into sequence. Then how many Light Fiend do we have? 1, 2, 3. So we can revive. I'm gonna go to sequence now. Just to get an Apo on the field. Just to be safe. So we go for this guy. I guess we could have gone for the other guy. Like the Baphomet to try and do something. That would have maybe worked. But that's not amazing. So we're gonna shuffle this and this. Summon the Lacrima. We're not gonna use the Lacrima effect. Or will we? I guess we can. We can burn them for a bit. Return the sequence, and then we're gonna return this with the Engraver. So we special summon the Engraver. I guess we could have gone the Engraver to hand to use the Engraver and get ourselves the Lurie. I never think about that because we didn't use the track yet. So we could have used the track, get the Lurie, shuffle back our deck a bit. But now what we can do instead is go Apo with this, this, and this. So we have a Monster Negate, so we're safe against Nib, we're safe against anything else now. We have 3 Light Fiend in the graveyard, so we're just gonna shuffle all of our Light Fiend. We're gonna shuffle the sequence here. Shuffle it back, deal some damage. Now we can use the Allow the Zamina. Allow the Zamina, shuffle this back to add it back to hand, and now we can do the Allow the Zamina wanted sequence. Right here, that we usually do. Get the Diabell Star. Diabell Star is gonna allow me to set the... We already went Deception, so there's no point really setting it. We're gonna get a Sylvia onto the field, sending this to the graveyard. Summon the Sylvia here. And then from there, we could go Engraver. I want to find a way to get myself... Is there a way to get into the Azamina girl? I don't know. Might as well just want it and see what we hit. So if we want it here, we shuffle back the Deception. We don't care if we don't draw the Deception anymore. The Mirror Sunlight is pretty good. But it's not good enough, I think. So if we go Engraver here, Engraver summons... Then we can go Diabell Star, pitch the Engraver, get ourselves the Search of the Fusion, and at least we have like a Fusion on their turn. But we already used the Chimera Fusion, so maybe we go into like something else. I don't know what we do here. It's not great. It's not great for sure. The Retaliating Sea really screwed us up. The Retaliating Sea was really bad for us. We still have a fine board. But it's not the most amazing board we could do. We're gonna send this to the graveyard. Summon the Diabell Star here. Diabell Star is gonna allow us to search a card. So now the question is, do we want the Deception or the Sinful Spoil? I think we still want the Sinful Spoil because we can do a Fusion. We have a Beast and an Illusion here. So if we ever need to, we can go into like any of the Chimera stuff. And we can still go into a Draco Sepelia there if we need to. So there's that. We have some options. But we probably... Oh, let's go. Woo! The Retaliating Sea. Who's crazy enough to run that? Who is crazy enough to run a Retaliating Sea in this metagame? Please tell me. The first one more god. Okay. We're gonna go for the replay now. The Floodgate part of Macrocosmos is a whole other card. A sort of border thingy, while Macrocosmos itself is the only way to summon Elios. I see. But who is crazy enough here? What was he on? We only saw one singular card in his deck. It's Exodia again. It's Floodgate Exodia. Yippee! We love a Floodgate Exodia, don't we? We love a good old Floodgate Exodia. So here, let's go there. Do I even have you? I think I have you here. Let me just check if it is the right one. So let's go for the replay. The first one in the festival against Punk. Keeping your hand secret though. We don't know what you're on. We do not know what you're on. What will you show us today? Okay. You went first with White Forest. Oh lord. White Forest going first is very strong. Very, very strong. So you go Diabell Star here. Diabell Star, pitch Diabell Star. Get yourself going. Diabell Star, gonna search the Deception. Royal Deception, I'm really jealous there. Can I get it, please? Can I get it? Elada Zamina, gonna get yourself this. Summon into the Murcielago. Then Murcielago is gonna get the Sinful Spoil of the White Forest. LZ's gonna send the thing here. You're gonna reset the Sinful Spoil because you send it by monster effect. Then summon the Sylvie. Sylvie gets you the Tails, which is pretty good. You get the Rochella. Then Rochella is gonna send the Tails, gets you a Rusia. Then Tails is gonna reset itself. I should try White Forest one time. I should really try them. They seem pretty cool. So you go those two into a Baron. You run Floodgate Exodia, but I run Boardbreaker heavy. Boardbreaker is fine. Like, running Boardbreakers is fine. Counter Trap is fine too. It's just when someone drops like a skill drain or there can only be one and just sits on it, it's kind of boring. They go Diabell here. Diabell's gonna get them the Elada Zamina, then the LZ's gonna trigger. Getting themselves the Morian. So adding the Elada Zamina to hand. Elada Zamina is gonna trigger, getting the Sylvia, sending the Morian. You're gonna be able to reset it because you have an illusion that's level 5 or higher, so you can just reset this. That's a cool Book of Moon. Return to Murcielago, add the Elada Zamina to hand. Then you go there, Deception resets itself. Not using... Oh, did you use a Wanted already? I guess you did. I might have missed it. Against Punk. So Punk goes there, grab themselves the Xiamen. Then summon Xiamen, go Foxytune. Why would you go that way? Like, why not start with Foxytune? Why summon the Xiamen beforehand? Just use Foxytune first. Then they do that, you're gonna quick synchro. You could have just probably negated this and they would have probably be dead. Like, if you just negated their Xiamen with the Baron, I think you just won on this spot. Because Punk doesn't do much in the event without it. So you're gonna go this, they're gonna search themselves the Wagon. But then you're gonna Book of Moon their field. And the small LZ's gonna add herself to hand. They have a Book of Moon. They have a E-Telly, I mean. You're gonna send the Elada Zamina to the grave. Getting yourself going onto Formula Synchron. What are you gonna synchro into on their turn? So book the two. I don't understand why they went E-Telly on the same chain. Like, they could have just waited for the chain to resolve, now I think about it. But no, they wanted the Book of Moon to book both of their monster. You go Chaos Angel. So they summon this, they summon the Wagon, you banish the Wagon. Then they get to draw a card because of Wagon. That's how the card works, if it's targeted. But you still have an Imperm and a Book of Moon. I don't think they can get back from this. Well played, well played. I don't know what the guy still E-Tellied when he did not need to, but sure. I want to test something now because I'm always feeling like this deck is fun. But without Lacrima, it feels really weird to play. Because I don't have like the Fiend's Bits are not as great as they could be. So we could go back to this. Two of them did that. I don't understand why. So if we have this, we have the Fua. We probably want to add one more Fua here. So triple Fua, double Maxi, triple Ash. We can remove the Imperm and the Veiler. I don't think they're that impactful, and add some Bishon instead. Because this might be a better deck. It's slower to the ground, but it might be better in the long run. Because there's way more ways to, like... There's less bricks in this. Because, like, if we draw Necrom, that's not great. If we draw this stuff, I kind of want to try this again. The extra deck is less tight too. to have more space. We probably want... Do we want a goddess here? Like, the SP is not doing much. So I think instead of SP, we could run a goddess instead. Just in case, like, a problem with this deck is that we don't really deal with a Chaos Angel that is made with light and dark. So goddess is kind of our out to the Chaos Angel. I think I'm gonna go for this. Okay, we have a replay for new top 1 for Fart. Let's see what you have here. Let's see, it's gonna be Exodia. Yeah, it's gonna be Exodia for sure. In the festival against the Earthbound Immortal. I remember when it was such a meme. Like, you would just summon like a big dude with a field spell and just punch. How far has the Earthbound gone? Okay, drawing the leg. You always draw one of the pieces. Every single time. It's like an unspoken rule. So they're gonna go for the Synchro Field. They're gonna go Fusion. Fusion into those two, into the other one. Doesn't that allow them to Synchro at the same time? So they go Patchwork. Oh, they're on the Patchwork stuff? Because I know they have like a card that allows them to Synchro and Fusion with the same material. And that's usually what they use to get those two out. So this and this into the Kraken. The Aromatic Fusion that does that, I see. So they go for the Prison. They go this, Banish, revive this. Go those two into Gremlin. Basically the whole suit of Earthbound there. Whole suit of them. Set 3 and then activate the Ankh. So this here, revive that. And gonna reveal all the pieces. One of the leg in hand, unfortunately. You do have the Obliterate Blaze right now, so you're kind of good on that. You're gonna use the Blaze now. Yeah, they're gonna destroy. They haven't read your Exodia, have they? They have not read that this card cannot be destroyed. Kraken's gonna try and destroy it. It's not gonna destroy. They tried to destroy it twice. They really did not read it at all. I guess, yeah, you didn't want to use the Blaze effect here. So they're gonna Fusion into another one. Because if you use the... But couldn't you have just killed them if you use the Blaze effect? That's why I usually don't like to set stuff before the battle phase, because you probably could have just killed them there. No? Because wouldn't the Blaze make you at 10,000 and then 1,800? Like 18,000? Then you could just punch and kill them in one go? Yeah, it would be 14k. So that would be more than lethal. Oh, they reduce to 0 and then you boost back up? That's kind of funny, to be honest. They make you down to 0 and you're like, no, power up! And you go back up. That's kind of funny. GG there. This was more fun for sure. Pretty well played. The guy did pretty much everything he wanted to. Like, the guy had a pretty good hand. He went uninterrupted into... Oh, we forgot to change deck. We're still on the Fiendsmith one. We are still on the Fiendsmith one here. We do win the coin toss. I feel the Fiendsmith's better going first. At least. So there's that. But yeah, until we get Lacrima, the Fiendsmith one is kind of weird. Fiendsmith, you will play Yoda, I am. This hand is fine. We drew the Dusted Gold. We drew the Deception. That's not amazing. Let's go for Engraver first. See if they have an Ash Blossom. We get the track here. We can go... Does this discard? No, it's sand. So that doesn't work. So we go track here. They're gonna go... I know they have an answer somewhere. So we go Lurie. Lurie's gonna send the... Lurie to grave, just so they cannot Bishul my Lurie if they want to. Lurie effect, mandatory, we revive. They did not get a response window here. We could technically fuse and go into something here, which would be super funny, to be honest. If we bait them out, if we go Requiem and see what they have. Like, we're gonna try and make an Apo before we do anything else. So we go Requiem. Do they drop the Fua? We know they have an answer here. No Fua yet. which is kind of wild. We can do... We could technically go track. I don't think that's worth it. We can go Requiem, Requiem, equip. Then we go into the Diabell Star. Like Diabell Star, summon, sending the Requiem here. So we summon the Diabell Star and then we can go into the Sequence Fusion. And we have enough light to be able to do this. So we go... Oh, we didn't want to set this. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna send it to the graveyard. We just don't get the other stuff. So we go Sequence here. And we're just making an Apo, basically. We are just making an Apo to be safe. So we're gonna go Sequence into Lacrima. I really wonder what they have. So we're gonna shuffle this and... this. Summon the Lacrima onto the field. Then Lacrima effect's gonna target our Engraver. Special summon it onto the field. Like, they had an answer at the start. What could they have? Because that was their last chance to entrap us. Now we can just go this and we're good. Like, we have the Apple on the field here. Then we can inflict some burns to them, just returning the Sequence. Why not, right? We return the Sequence. We still haven't used the Engraver, which is kind of wild. We're gonna go Deception here. If we go Deception, pop the Dusted Gold. Like, we want to keep the Fiendsmith Engraver, because we can do the Murcielago here. So we go Sinful Spoil. We're gonna send the... a Dusted Gold to the grave because we can just shuffle it back into the deck. Okay, you have the Ash. It's way too late for the Ash Blossom. If you had an Ash Blossom, you should have used it way beforehand. Like, I have the Apple on field now. So your Ash is not doing anything. I don't understand why they did not use the Ash Blossom before. We're gonna go for the Allowed as Amina. And then we can go Allowed here. Allowed is gonna get us the Murcielago, sending the Deception to the graveyard, summoning the Murcielago onto the field, and then Murcielago is gonna activate, getting myself the... We could technically do the weird play. Like, if we grab the Fusion spell, we go fuse this with the Engraver into the Baphomet. But we don't have the Illusion engraved, so we like go Baphomet, send something to the grave. That's not great. So I think we just grab the LZ. LZ's gonna allow us to go into something more later on. So we can go Engraver here. Engraver targets the Dusted Gold. Just in case we grab the other guy there, we might want it. So now we can go for the LZ summon herself. And then we fuse into more Regina there. So more Regina using... If we use this and this, that's even better. Because we don't need to use the more Regina right now. So we use more Regina. We see what we hit. Like, let's go for the Allowed as Amina. Return the Murcielago here. And let's see, do we hit anything from the Wanted now? We go for the Allowed as Amina. Allowed as Amina is gonna get me the Sylvia. Sending this to the graveyard. Then we get a draw from this. I'm gonna put it in attack. It doesn't matter too much. It does not matter too much. Then we go Wanted. Please, a Cortal or something like that. Mirror Sonite would be good too. Shuffle this back. Come on, come on. We can hit something good. That's not what I was looking for. So if we go Chaos Angel here, what does that do for us? Chaos Angel makes our Apple unkillable. We search a fusion spell. I guess that's fine. We don't even have an illusion to use the Morigina there, which is kind of sad, to be honest. We have this, that. It's not great. We can go Baldrake here. Baldrake would allow us to go into Muckracker revives something. That's not amazing. There's no real amazing play here. So I think we're just making a light and dark Chaos Angel. But it's really, we didn't see a singular... We did not see a singular of our... Chimera card. Not one. If we saw a singular Chimera card, we're good there. So we're gonna add the Sinful Spoil of the White Forest here. We're gonna set this, set that, and pass the turn. Because I guess we could have fused those two into the Birth Event, but at this point it's kind of too late. It is kind of too late. We had another options later on. I kind of screwed up when I didn't add Wanted, when I set Wanted instead of something else. So if I lose this, that's kind of on me. But we have an undestructible Apo at least. So there's that. There is that. Want to know something stupid I found in the event? Someone tried to Psychic End Punisher attack gaining effect, but left it in defense. It only gives attack. Yeah, it only gives attack, the Psychic End. My biggest Psychic End I ever done was 36,000 attack Psychic End Punisher, I think. Or something like that. It was massive. Because I couldn't punish the defense position thing of the guy, and I was like at 1,000 life point. It was at 8k. So I kept gaining 8k, and 8k, and 8k, and I was just like building my Psychic End. I ended up winning that game, but god, my Psychic End was massive. Do you have a play? Do you have a play, or you're just gonna stall for time? We have one Omni, we have 2 Monster Negate, and we have a Fusion Spell plus a Call By. Yippee! Even though this was kind of a weird game, we do end up winning it. We take it all. We take it all here. But we haven't moved at all since the start. Like, we made some progress from time to time. But I think I'm gonna try the Azamina version now without the Feedsmith and see where it goes. We're gonna see where it goes, if it gets better or not. But we might regret this, because there's some plus and there's some minus to every deck. Losing the coin toss here, at least I'm happy I'm going second with this version, because we have a better end-trap ratio than the other one. So maybe we draw more stuff. Okay, the 4 here and 1 Bishul. Maybe that's good enough. Depending on what they drew. They are on 42. Extrav, is it flu? Oh, it's stun, isn't it? It's gonna be stun. It's either flu or stun here. 10-1, then add. That's fine. Is it Dogmatica? It's kind of annoying if it's Dogmatica, because we only have the 4 here. Fossil Machine. When discard, you can buy this card and take out a spell on the field, destroy it. Sure. So we're not getting value out of our 4 there. They're gonna go for the punishment, probably. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, Dogmatica punishment, that's what I expected. So we're not getting values out of our 4 here. No way in hell. They set the punishment. Are they gonna pass on this? No way, right? Yeah, set 2. How many sets did you do? Set 3. We're probably getting stunned, by the way. We are probably getting full stunned. Like, it's gonna be a Tigaboo. It's gonna be a skill drain. It's gonna be Ghost and Match, and we're just gonna lose. We are just gonna lose to that. Because the guy started Extrav. So for sure, it's like full floodgate there. Oh, and the talent's not gonna do much here. We're gonna start with the Cortal. So Cortal here, is it gonna resolve? Is Cortal good? Cortal is good, guys. Yippee! We get to play the game. We add the Mirror Sonite, and I think I'm gonna just send the Mirror Sonite to the graveyard with this. So this one is only get this one from the extra deck. So it's only extra deck. So Diabell Star would be able to destroy it. We're gonna send. Nah, I'm gonna send the 4 here. I want to keep the Mirror Sonite in case we need it in hand. So we're gonna go Diabell Star. They have something on summon, so they have a Solemn. Okay, they have a Solemn Judgment. That we know. They have a strike. Okay. So strike here. That's the first one. Negated the Black Witch. We know they have one punishment somewhere. We're gonna go... Gazelle? Yeah, they're just gonna solemn me to that. They literally are gonna solemn me to that there. Because they're thinking about judgmenting this. Gazelle resolves surprisingly, to be honest. We know they have a solemn judgment. We do know they have a solemn judgment. They're gonna go punishment. Punishment, sending. Oh, they don't send as cost. That's kind of annoying. We still search the Chimera fusion, but that's not great. Do we want to search the Chimera fusion? Because they're for sure gonna send... Did they send a fossil? It's kind of annoying because they're not activating monster effect at all. Like, none of their effect they sent to the graveyard are activatable. So if we go Baldrake here, we can punch into this at least. Like, try and get the Baldrake going, maybe. I just want them to use a monster effect. Can you please use a monster effect? Please. We know you have a solemn. We know you have a solemn judgment. Hello? Lady, at least it's a monster effect. At least that is a monster effect there. Called by? Sure. So he goes that. We go talent. We probably talent for draws. It doesn't feel great, but we probably do anyway. So let's try this here. Draw 2. But it's just a back row deck went first. Yep, we knew they had the solemn. Not much we could do against that. Not much we could do. Are we dead now? That is a big question. Because if we're not dead, we might have a turn. They still have one trap card that we haven't seen. Oh, trap trick, yeah, we're dead. What an insane hand from them. Like, they started Extrav into Judgment, Strike, Trap Trick, Punishment they searched from the Nadir Servant. Like, that was an insane hand. There's nothing I can do. It's an FTK there. It is literally an FTK. Like, how do you beat 2 Omni Negate as a counter trap into Pop, into a Lady in hand that can summon herself, into a draw 2, into Trap Trick that resets everything? There was nothing to do there. No single planar hand was winning this. This deck, by the way, loses going second. There is no way this deck win a singular game going first. But yeah, the guy just drew like every single trap. It's a deck meant to go first. And if they don't get first, I don't see how this wins a singular game. I do not see how this wins a singular game if this goes second. But sometimes people are just gonna go first enough that they can climb up the ladder, so they get to this high rank without needing to really think about anything else. The chair's fine. We can do some chair, but I hate those kind of decks because it's just like, oh, I go first, I win, I go second, I lose. But I always happen to go second against those decks. Like, it's kind of the same with Voiceless Voice. Voiceless Voice has the same problem. Like, Voiceless Voice is insane going first. It cannot play for the life of itself if it goes second. It cannot do anything if it goes second. It's crazy how bad it is going second. But going first is insane. And I'm always gonna go second against them. Every single goddamn time. I don't think a Feed Smith would have done much here. Like, we were never winning that game. But I guess a Feed Smith would have given us maybe a bit more staying power. I'm still unsure which version is the better one. We're testing it out right now. We are testing it out. See if we prefer having the Azamina and Chimera. Because, like, the thing is, the Fiendsmith makes us use more Entrap. We just did a 50-second there. The Azamina just allows us to run a tighter deck with a, like, looser X deck so we can do stuff. But the Fiendsmith gives us a bigger ceiling. So it's still like... Oh, we forgot the replay. I'm gonna get to replay after that part. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. I got so distracted by all the Solemn last game. I got so distracted. Welcome in, token black guy, by the way, and Kit Kat. Welcome in. We won that coin toss. Let's see if we can make it happen here. This hand is pretty good. We can go... Like, we have a way to deal with Imperm, Veiler, Droll. It's either I want the Diabell Star first or I want the Gazelle first. I don't want to remove the Callby, but I don't want to remove the Diabell. So I think I'm throwing the Gazelle to the Wolves. The only thing we lose here is to have an Imperm. And it is an Imperm. Yippee! We love for them to have the singular entrap that they really need. Veiler were fine, Ashe were fine, Maxi were fine, the other one were fine, but Veiler was the worst one of them all. Literally the worst one. Like, we didn't have a way to deal with the Veiler, the Imperm. It's so annoying that it's always the one entrap I decide to not play around is the one they have. Second one! Yippee! God, I love my life. Well, we lose the game. We lose the game. Gaiju, Imperm. Two, like, we had a hand that could do something if he had any entrap other than Imperm. Any singular entrap other than Imperm, we were fine. But no! You gotta draw the exact stuff you need. And now you're gonna summon Snake Eyes Ashe. I'm using a call by on that. Your Engraver is gonna be negated and not even in the grave. You have a Ghost Bell on top of this. Okay, at least that's not Ghost Bell. Might be a wanted. Might be a wanted here. Koital. We're gonna... it might be a bait. I'm gonna let the Koital resolve. So it is the same deck as me. It's just the guy was better than me. The guy was just better. Mirror Sunlight is very greedy here. Summon Gazelle. He probably does not have the Chimera Fusion. Like, I know he has one card left in hand. Please tell me you don't have the Call By. No, he has the Chimera Fusion. He has the Wanted. Okay, the guy just opened Insane. The guy opens the hand I want to open. Imperm, Koital, Gazelle, and Wanted. Can I open those kind of hand? Instead of opening, like, Diabells into Call By Ashe when I go first and the guy doesn't have a singular entrap I can do? So that's gonna be full Azamina combo here. That's gonna be full Azamina combo. So the guy just goes, it's not hard. You go, yeah, exactly. It is not hard. You go Diabell Star. I hope he forgets that his Engraver is called by the grave. And he tries to do something. But now I can go Deception, Tribute this. Then go with the Allowed Azamina. And then from there, I don't think I can win the game. So he goes this, tribute the Diabell Star. Then he could tribute the Gazelle too. It doesn't matter which one he tributes. Gets this, gets the Allowed Azamina going to Murcielago. It's not a nice master. It hates me. I keep telling people, for some reason, Macedol hates me very, very much. Like, why can I not have this guy's luck? Why can I not have this guy's luck? He goes Murcielago here. Murcielago is going to get him. Because now we're going to be in top deck war against Sylvia. How do we win a top deck war against Sylvia? I do not know. I do not know at all. He goes LZ. Why? So now he goes Close Moon? Okay, he goes Wanted here. Wanted into a draw one, sure. Oh, for sure you draw the talent. Why not? You're so good at the game for top decking the talent here. God, this guy's a gamer. This guy's such a gamer. How are we supposed to win this? Guys, open. Imperm, Cortal, wanted into drawing the talent. Into Gazelle too. Like, that's the perfect hand you could ask for. Literal perfect hand. Don't tell me you cannot win this. If you lose this game, you are trash at the deck. Please uninstall. Because there's no way you can win, you can lose this game at this point. Okay, they go LZ. Do they have a Fiend? Because if they don't have a Fiend, if they don't have a level 6 Fiend, this doesn't do anything on the field. What are you doing? What is this guy doing here? Do I want to set the wanted or the deception? The wanted could be nice just to deck in a bit. I think that's fine. We want the wanted probably. You can punch into the Diabell Star again. That's fine. But like, how do you screw this up so much? There's no way you didn't have a better play here. There is no way you didn't have a better play. Wanted would secure a monster for deception. Exactly. Problem is they're gonna go Sylvia for sure. So Wanted's just gonna trade with the Sylvia. Because now they just... Why are you keeping this on field? Oh, they go SP to banish my want. You made SP with no extra deck monster. How can you screw every single possible line? Ow! And now you're gonna do this, target the LZ? Like, this guy's the worst player I've ever seen, and he's gonna win because he drew the best hand. God. Like, the play was just to use those two, banish my wanted. You're not even gonna make Sylvia. What are you doing? What is this guy on? Now he drew an Ash. He drew an Ash Blossom. God. This guy is the worst. So if we go... Problem is, if you go Diabell Star, they can just go and remove the deception here. Because, like, we would go Diabell Star, summon, send this. Use the effect, they go SP. We don't really have a way to summon to deal with this, which is annoying. We're really gonna lose to this ape. We really are gonna lose to this ape here. Because we send this to the graveyard. We summon the Diabell Star. Now the question is, do we use the effect? Because if we use the effect, we can search ourselves the deception. But then they use SP, target this, target that. Get it out. And then we are in a losing position here. Because for sure they have a way to win next turn. If we don't use the effect, we punch into the SP and then they kill us anyway. Like, I don't see a way to win this, so might as well play our card, right? Might as well play our cards here. Because yeah, they go SP because they're so good at the game. Like, the guy made every single mistake he could do. And by the way, we drew the Fua. We drew a useless card when the guy draws everything he needs all the time. Well, it doesn't negate, but what do we do with the deception here? Flip deception, do nothing? That's what I mean. We don't have a monster. We don't have anything to tribute for the deception. That's what I mean. If we did not use the Diabell Star, we could have gone like Diabell Star punch into the SP, and at least they don't have the SP on field. So that's what I was thinking, but it's still not great. But that's what I mean. Like, using Diabell Star doesn't do anything for us. Now, no way you don't kill me. Oh, you have the Diabells now. God, I'm so pissed at this guy. How are you this good at this game? How are you this good? I want to see your deck list, because this guy was giga bad with the deck. Like, it hurt my eyes to see him play. You see, he's running Max. He's on 45. He's running the Morian. Triple deception here. triple this. He's running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 end trap on 45. He drew 2 of them. No, if we just summon a DBL star and not use the effect, SP needs to respond to a chain. SP cannot just activate herself on quick effect. So we would have just summoned DBL star, no effect, doesn't start a chain, punch into the SP and pass. But seeing from what they add, we would have just died still. Like, it didn't matter. Because the guy had the D-bells here. He could have just punched over it and just killed us. But yeah, the guy's running a bad ratio, to be honest. Like, he's running 3 Gazelle. But it's like on 2 Maxi, 2 Fua. Into 2 Imperms. He drew the 2 ofs, by the way. He drew the 2 ofs. If he drew like an Ash and an Imperm, I was full comboing his ass. But no, he drew Imperm into... His opening was an Imperm into Gazelle into Wanted. So that's 4 card. Into... No, it was Kotal, Imperm, Wanted into Gazelle. And then he drew for turn. What did he draw again? I don't remember, but God, his hand was insane. And he did every mistake. Like, I'm so pissed at this one. This one really tilted me. I don't get tilted often, but seeing someone play my pet deck and screw everything up but get rewarded because they just draw the card they need is really tilting. No, it doesn't banish from an attack. It's only when an effect is activated. So SP can only banish when you start a chain. So you cannot, it needs to respond to an opponent's effect. So you cannot just SP anytime. Let's do the sit-ups here. 1, and then we're gonna go to the replay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. I still feel it. I know you rank up first. I know you can do it. No. We're gonna do the replay now. We're not gonna rank up in a while. We've been stagnant in the Master 4. We've been like winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing. And it's just because we get so destroyed. I think I'm gonna go back to the Fiendsmith version because I still believe the Fiendsmith adds a bit to the deck. Like, it's not amazing. There's still some holes there. But it has a bit more oomph to the deck. You can still play your stuff that you wouldn't play most of the time. The Fuas, the Maxi here, those one. We could technically run the Imperm, but Imperm I really feel is not great right now. Like, it's really not good. So you'll send it in Discord. You can send it on the Yu-Gi-Oh channel if you want. Did you get a Royal? So your replay, you did say it was the top replay on Fart V9. Let's see here. What do you have there? Against Punk this time. Just let me know once you sent it. 2 altars? That's pretty good. That's pretty good there. Ooh, Ash and Ghost Bell. I'm still missing the Ghost Bell there. Okay, so they start with the Field Spell. Field Spell's pretty good. Their starting end is pretty good. If Fiendsmith is worth it for you, Bell, if we don't get the Demon Waifu, it's probably still good. Because it just gives you something else to do. Like, it gives you bodies on the field. I still think it's fine. Like, it's not amazing, but it's still better than not having them, I think. Psychic and Punisher, because you can still do like Fiendsmith and you Bell. Okay, the end. Wait, yeah, that's the guy that put the Psychic End in defense. Why would you ever put the Psychic End in defense? You always put it in attack. You don't care about Lightning Storm. He's unaffected. Why do you care about Lightning Storm? It's my second Ghost Bell, but you didn't miss the first one because I don't give a shit about it. It's a pretty good end trap. Like, it's pretty good right now. So, reveal the Yank, summon this guy. Then you can go for another Wedge Temple. You can go this, reveal the Yank. summon it, get another tank for the next turn. Then you use the first tank. You're gonna reveal all 5 pieces. I don't understand why he did not... Like, you could have still punched over the Pep. Like, the Pep was dying anyway. But why... Like, you were still punching over it. But why did he not summon it in attack? There's no reason to not summon it in attack. And I feel the guy... Wait, 1 second. I gotta analyze this. The guy started Xiamin and this and ended on Pep Pass? No way that's the way you play this. Welcome in, Tony. Welcome in. Like, no way that's how you play it. I played Punk a lot. You're supposed to go from the Synchro 8 into the use. Then you search something. You search a Ghost Ogre or something like that. Then you revive from the Deer Note something else. And then you can make Pep or something like that. But they missed out on so many draws. You're gonna get the field spell. That's pretty good for them. But as just an extra normal, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. What could they have that they don't summon here? I don't understand what this guy's doing. So they use the Deer Note, they revive this. I don't think this guy knows how to play Punk. I do not think this guy knows how to play Punk here. Like, he doesn't understand how to climb the like, level ladder with Punk. It's crazy. So you're gonna use Rage again. Rage gonna pop this. And at this point, you should be able to kill them because you can make your Exodia go to 12k. In the battle phase? Oh, 11k, I mean. Reveal the Yank, summon this. Add yourself the Art of the Blue Eyes. Just for safety. Just for safety there. Add another Yank. Set the Roar, summon this. Reveal the Yank, summon it onto the field. Go for a second Exodia, sure. Sure. Just for some added BM there. And yeah, I want to see if he's running the normal list. Punch here. Going BM, yeah. There we go. Going bruh. But that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I want to see what the opponent was on. Like, was it a normal Bunkless? It was pretty normal, so... Like, for sure, he had the Foxytune or the Ogre Dance in his hand. Why did he not go for them? So his first turn should have been, like, from what he did... He should have summoned Xiamin with a field spell. Xiamin effect gets the Foxytune. Foxytune effect gets himself the Sharakusai. Sharakusai effect. Then he draws 2 cards from this, by the way. Sharakusai effect. Go into a Rising Carp. Rising Carp effect. Go into Wagon and Deer Note. He's drawn 2 cards now. Then Wagon effect gets himself maybe one of the other spell. Oh no, he should go Madame Verde, Madame Spider. So he grabs himself the Gaboo. Then from there, he goes Deer Note and Madame Spider into this one. This one effect gets himself the Ghost Ogre. Then the Deer Note effect revives the Sharakusai. And then from there, he ends on a quick synchro on your turn to bounce a lot of things, a monster negate, and he drew 2 cards out of this. So it could be anything. The guy really misplayed his deck. I don't understand what he was doing. That kind of hurt my eyes. My second pack from the same pack, Droplet and Daddy Lava Golem. Ooh. I really just want the Ghost Bell once. I want the Ghost Bell once just to be able to use it. But let's go back to the Chimera build. Let's go back to the Chimera build here. I still don't think Imperm's that great in this metagame. There's so many things that can just extend past Imperm that it doesn't feel great. Like, there's so many things that can extend past Imperm. So our win-lose is not following our coin toss ratio right now, which is kind... If only we could trade, if only. Okay, this hand's pretty good. We're gonna play into Droll because I expect people to have less Droll than Ash Blossom. So we're gonna go this, we're gonna add the Gazelle, so no Ash here. No Droll either. Okay, we're good on that note. We're gonna send a foot to the graveyard, summon the Diabell Star onto the field. And then Diabell Star effect is gonna get me. Welcome in, Kinroma, welcome in. I hope you're doing good, today. We're gonna grab Deception. Deception flip. We're gonna use Deception. That's gonna check for something too. Like if we do this. Okay, we add the LZ here. Just woke up. I don't know. I'm feeling good. Let's go. I'm feeling pretty good. I got into a bit of an argument with my condo thing. Okay, they have the Charmy. So if they have the Charmy, do I decide to just go like low to the ground? I just go like Sylvia, give them a card. And then after that, and on like, so we go Sylvia, we summon Gazelle, Gazelle effect gets myself the Chimera fusion, and we pass on that. That could be one of the play. It's safer. So if we do this here, reveal, send. Yeah, I heard about it. It's surprising. It's really surprising, to be honest. I did not expect it to happen so fast. We're just gonna summon a Gazelle. Hope they don't have an interruption now. Okay, nothing here. We're just gonna add the Chimera fusion. We could technically fuse again. Like, if we fuse now into the Baphomet, we can send the Tau to the graveyard. We give them one draw. We get a Tau negate. We get so much value out of this. I think that's worth it. I do think that's worth it. Thanks for the stretch. Ah, that's a good stretch. Like, we get so much value out of this. We use this and we use the Mirrorsonite here. Give them a draw. Thanks for the water too. Staying hydrated is important, guys. Welcome in, Night Gamer. Welcome in. So we're gonna go Baphomet first. Gazelle second, because we care about Gazelle a bit less. We're gonna be able... Here, I think the best play is just to go... D-Bells, because we can just summon her from hand without anything. Then send to the graveyard. At this point, I think I'm just gonna send a Tau. Then from there, Tau's gonna target the Mirrorsonite, revive it onto the field. We're not gonna use Mirrorsonite right now. We're just gonna use the Chimera fusion. So we gave them 2 draws. And we did a board that ends on D-Bells. We're gonna put her in defense. Why not? So we have this. We have an Omni. We're gonna set this here. We're gonna pass the turn on this. Deception's gonna activate first. Setting itself. We're not gonna use the Mirrorsonite right now. So on their draw phase, we're gonna use the Mirrorsonite now to get into a Baphomet, which is gonna allow us to draw and set up our Chimera fusion, basically. They draw the Maxi. Yippee! Do we care? We give them 2 draws. That's fine. We love getting Fuad into Maxi, right? We love it so much. But at least it wasn't Maxi Fuad there. So we add this. We add another one. Let's hope this is enough at this point. Let's hope this is enough. We add the pop of the Deception with the D-Bells if we need to. So there's that. But it's not looking that great. If they have a way to deal with the Sylvia, we can always revive her. Oh, that's gonna be sad for him. He's gonna activate the effect. And then we just use Mirrorsonite in the graveyard. Negate it. That was his normal. It might be Chimera. So if they normal summon something, I'm fine. Oh, it's Exodia. Let me see if they have anything else. So they're gonna do this. I'm gonna Sylvia this. Just make sure they use the Sengenjin so they cannot do anything with it. So they paid 2,000, so they don't have the Ankh in hand. That's a good way to see it. They don't have the Ankh, they don't have a way to get it. Set 1. Do we want to pop this? I kind of do. I kind of do want to pop this. So pop this, pop that. It is an Ankh. Yippee! Let's go! Let's go! We got Fuad and Maxed into a win! That's how I like it. That's how I like it. This thing can play low to the ground, which is what I love. You love your camera. I've never seen you change your from that deck. I was playing Vampire. I just don't have really a deck that I want to play right now. I could build White Forest, but I kind of want... Usually what I do for a rank is I try to go as far as I can for a season with a singular deck and see how it goes. Why did he pay 2k? True, he had the Aang there. I guess he didn't want to show me that he had the Aang, but he could have showed the Aang there. But yeah, I kind of want to see how far I can go with Chimera. Like, I have the stuff probably to build Snake Eyes. I could build Yubel. I have Yubel already. I could build Yubel. I could build Snake Eyes. I could build White Forest. I could build a lot of things. I want to try it one time to build Vampires again. Because Vampire with the Fiendsmith could be funny, like with Beatrice and all. But I want to try how far I can go with Chimera. For sure, the build is not as good as I would like it to be. Like in a DCG, my build has a bit more consistency, and just because we have like Lacrima and some other cards, like we have the Aerial Eater and stuff like that, which is better. But it's still fine. The first replay, okay. But I don't understand why he paid 2,000. He had the Yank already. I thought he did not. Good thing I negated that. Good thing I popped the Yank there. So let's see here. You're there. The first replay. But I do love my Chimera. I've been playing Chimera for a lot. I've been playing Chimera a lot in the TCG, so we want to get as good as we can. If we start changing from one deck to the other, we're just... Like, I need to get better at the deck instead of just switching between deck all the time. So, you're running Betrayal? That's kind of wild. Okay, so Bishal here. This one's gonna send the Fallen Valbaz, draw himself one, Fusion Deployment, go into Cartesia, into a Luber the Boober. So they have Branded Fusion already. If they go for Branded and Ice Spirit, for sure they have Branded Fusion, right? Send this, add the kit. Or maybe they just are gonna go kit here. Kit here, special summon. Then add the Branded Fusion. Do this. That's kind of a convoluted way to get it. I'm not sure if that's the best way to do it. So they go Granguignol. You're gonna negate the Granguignol here. To prevent... What would they send with this? I guess that's to prevent the lock. Because if they can go into the lock, you're kind of screwed there. You can Ash Blossom this. The good thing with Ash Blossom is that it doesn't negate the activation. So even if they go Retribution now, like if you had a negate activation on the Branded Fusion, they could just go like Retribution, add back the Branded Fusion and activate it again. But they cannot now. So they add back the Branded Fusion for next time. I'm sitting on 2.3k on your stream. Ooh, you are hoarding them. Do you have any reward you're looking for? Like anything you got in mind? So getting the Diabell Star here in the draw phase, pretty good. Going to the Fenrir summon, punching here, not using the effect because why not using the effect there? Like, why not use the effect on the attack to banish a Granguignol? Is there something I'm missing? Because Quem doesn't trigger on Fenrir activation. You go Ogre Dance here. Ogre Dance gonna get the Xiamen. Then Xiamen's gonna activate, getting yourself the Foxy Tune. Those two together into a Barone. And then you can go Foxy Tune, getting yourself the Sharakusai. They're gonna go for a Quem again. You banish a Quem face down, which is fine. They're gonna send something to the graveyard, an Albaz. Oh, they go for the Mercurial. That's okay. They can always banish a Mercurial to search something. You're gonna fuse into Sharakusai there. I saved to save, I guess, VIP one day. Maybe, I believe in you. You're gonna get there. You are gonna get there. I'm thinking maybe of reducing the VIP at some point, because I have a lot of slots for VIP left. I should look how many I have left, but I think I have a pretty good amount still. Like, let me see. Can I see anywhere? They do have the Bishal here, but they cannot target anything in your graveyard to remove, so that doesn't do much. You have the Barone if we need to. Let me see. Community role manager. Can I see how many VIP I have? Because I have a good amount of VIPs, but I don't know how many VIP I can have. Like, I don't know how many VIPs I can have here. Is there a way to see this? So I have this here. That's not what I want. I don't know to see how many VIPs I can have. I do not know at all. You will leave again in 2 minutes. That's fine. That's completely fine. Adding the Jerusalem here. You have a Shen on the field now. When did this come in? When did you get a Shen there? Wait, I missed something. Oh, your supper or dinner is in the microwave. Ooh, what do you get for dinner? What are you getting for dinner there? But pretty good turn. Check your deck. I'm curious now. How do you go to a 9 in this deck? I was looking at the settings and stuff. But let's see. Oh, it's a Bishop. It's the Magnamut and the Shower Crusade that made the Shen. That's kind of a wild deck. It's working. It's working pretty good. That's a pretty nice deck, I gotta be honest. Pretty nice deck there. And very well played. Very, very well played there. The card next to Barone. Is it a Dispatter? No. So Barone, oh, you're running the Shooting Majestic Star Dragon? How do you make this though? Like, how do you make this? Because you need the Majestic Dragon. Oh, it's Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon, target the Barone. Go into this. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Then we have 2 Pizza Sub. Ooh, that's pretty yummy. We have Night Gamer. Let's see what Night Gamer is doing here. I think I'm gonna wait for the ads to be gone so that Night Gamer doesn't lose his replay. So we have 2 minutes of ads, so might as well talk a bit, right? Yeah, it's the ads right now, so I'm gonna wait for the ads to be done until we start the replay. Target Punk's level 11 or Psychic N? I see. But yeah, I saw something. I was looking at... I'm waiting for you. Let me just do that. But yeah, I saw online today because I was like, my desk is a standing desk. Like, if you look at this, like, I can move my desk up, as you can see. Like, it's moving up and all. So I can stand my desk if I want to. But the problem is if I stand my desk too much. Can you guys still see? I guess you guys can see the mat still. Let me see. How much is it? That's pretty good. You can still see everything. So we can do a standing right now. I was worried that you couldn't see anything there. But I kind of want to stand right now. It's gonna get the blood flowing. Need to change, that's fine, that's fine. We can wait a bit. The ads is ending in 40 seconds anyway. So we're standing right now, guys. We're up. Yippee! I don't use my standing desk enough, so I'm gonna try and make use of it more. It's gonna allow me to move around a bit more. I like being standing. Like, it's good to have a standing desk there. It allows you to just not be a goblin in your chair all the time. It allows you to really not, like, be a small goblin in your chair and, like, curve your back too much and have back problem later on. So Urge sitting is the least LT position. Should either stand or lay down. Probably. Like, what they say usually is that every hour you should try and change your position just to make it so, like, so you should probably do, like, move around every hour or stuff like that so you don't get sitting all the time. And I kind of want to try and do that more. I kind of want to try. To me, I'd rather play that deck than meta. It's a lot of fun. It seems like a lot of fun. Are you back, Night Gamer? Are you back? I'm waiting for Night Gamer to come back because anyway, it's his replay. So if we just watch a replay when he's not there, that's going to be just kind of sad. So might as well wait for them to come back, right? You're back? Okay, let's go right to it. So you said it was... Oh, there's only one. So I guess that's this one. Exo Sister there. Let's see what you have. You changed it? Okay, you only have one. I'm expecting this to be the one. Let's see what you cooked. So it's Cyber Spile against... Oh, Valmonica Exo Sister. I did not expect a Valmonica there. Set scale. Add the Celatrice summon herself. Then Celtrus effect gets yourself the Celta. Celta effect, get yourself 500 damage, get Inventory. Then Inventory effect, get yourself the Demono. Demono? Oh, it's Demon. I see, it's Demon that it says. You're gonna Pendulum Summon. Pendulum Shokan. Get this here, add the... Oh, draw Ash Blossom. That's a pretty good draw. Brick Fest on Entraps and one-ups, yeah. About my earlier duels. Well, have you seen? There's a lot of people in Hololive that started doing, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Event. And I think it's Gigi. Her hand at one point was like Ash, Valor, and Imperm, I think? It was a hand of all time. It was great. Because you're just comboing up there. You're completely comboing up on him. So you're gonna do this, banish this, gain 500 life point, add the Celta back. You are on 2 and 3, so you need one more life gain here to be able to activate both your scale effect. You can go into the Eaton. Then you can go into this thing, this here. Still a pretty good board. Still a pretty good board there. Refilled your hand. You have the Ash Blossom. Okay, the Dotscaper in hand is kind of scary for them because they can extend. They have the Cross out for the Ash Blossom. Oof. Okay, okay. So Ash Blossom negated. Food acquired 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm getting a bit hungry right now. I probably am gonna go snack after the stream. Like, my snack of choice most of the time is like roasted almonds. But lately I tried something. Like, I have this, which is like just some like almonds, pecan cluster, and coconut and pumpkin seed with like some sugar in there, and that's pretty good. That's a pretty good like booster that you can have. They always do. Why are you so shocked? Well, it's still a pretty good one. Wait, they had circular? Circular here! It's negated! Welcome in, Chicken Nugget. Welcome in. We're watching some replay right now, but we're gonna get back into the ranking afterwards. It's kind of rough right now. Ban discard. Yeah, circular is kind of a problem. Okay, so you can banish here. Oh, you can tag out. How's everyone doing? It's doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good here. We have been ranking up. It's been kind of a struggle. It's been up and down. Like, as you can see, we're 5 and 5. And it's been a struggle a bit. It has been a struggle. Normal summon circular. That's not the thing you want to see most of the time. Get All Mirage. Link summon with Microcoder. Into Code Talker. Sure. Battle phase. I don't think that's doing much, my guy. There's no way we're gonna have to deal with Malice with circular. I don't even know if Malice will run circular, to be honest. I don't think they need to. I don't think they need to. You're just going through? That's fun, that's fun. What kind of decks do you play usually? I'm guessing you play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Because we've been on a grind to try and get to Master 1 with Chimera right now. So we're having a fun time. Pendulum Shokan. Regarding what I said way back, if MD had a trading card, I'll give you all my Zombie Girl Altart. That would be pretty cool. You play it? What kind of decks do you play usually? Do you play like combos? Do you play more control? I would say I'm more on the combo side. I like my pile deck. Like, Chimera's a pile of Fiend, Beast, and stuff. I usually play my Vampire cards. I like my Vampires a lot. If they're wild, you expect anything? Because I don't think they would even play circular. The deck is like, you would probably prefer to run Entraps instead and Bishul and Malice instead of circular. Because like, it doesn't add that much to your end board. And it's good enough. Malice is good enough. The problem with Malice, check the deck out. Do you want to see the deck for the opponent? Or your deck? One counter on standby in case of field spell to steal. Oh, I see. So Night Gamer here. Let's do profile. Circuits by itself, sets board by itself, what you on. The thing is, it's pretty good, but Malice is already a pretty good deck. Like, Malice does not need more going first card. Malice needs going second card more. Okay, 44 here. Yeah, they seem to be working pretty good together. Because you have like the Celatris Valmonica here. Go second easy, I guess. Well, is Circular banned in the TCG? I think it is, right? So I would never like know if it really... So that's why there's Sky Striker build for them, exactly. You would love to add Malice. Malice is pretty strong. Like, I will say, Malice is very similar in how it works to Yubel, I feel. Like, it's an insanely strong going first deck that if they get their play going and they are not interrupted, they build an insane board. But if they go second, they struggle to build stuff around. Oh, you change the SP for Apo? I see. Well, yeah, that makes kind of sense. You're not on the Babushka. You're not on the plan B there, I see. No plan B for you. You're just gonna do your stuff. You don't like Malice? Malice is fine. I tried it. It's kind of too linear for me. I feel I always run out of stuff. Like, I do stuff. You feel like you have so many things going. But then it's... Once you play it, there's a lot of ways to interrupt it, I feel. Like, it's pretty strong, but I'm not too convinced that it's as good as we think. Like, I still think Ryziol is way better than Malice. I still think Ryziol is way better than it. Because Ryziol has grind game, Ryziol has one card combo that are way better. It's just that Malice, it can run shifter most of the time, and it's pretty good. No! We lose the coin tossers, no! Wait till Valmonica get the rest of its support. Are we missing support in Macedol? I didn't even know. I did not even know. This hand would have been great. If we went first. Oh, we drew the Lurie again? For sure. The Trap and Link 2, I see. Okay, so we're playing into Fiendsmith. So, we're gonna deal with a lot. Okay, so Lurie here. Can we even beat this with the hand we were dealt? Like, we drew 1, 2, 3 one-ups in our hand. It's not great. It's not great. We drew the Kotal at least. The Engraver's fine because we can use the Engraver to search. But like, they are gonna do a full board. Can you add me? Yeah, for sure. If you want to add me, I can post my codes afterwards. I don't usually do duels too much with people. I used to do them. My problem with dueling viewers and stuff. Okay. Normal summon Albaz. My problem I had with viewer duels is that I always felt bad. Like, there was never someone feeling great about a viewer duels. Like, it's either I don't choose interruption because you don't like get interrupted, or we tone down the decks a lot or stuff like that. So it always felt kind of weird. Okay, so they go Lacrima into reviving the Engraver. And do they go into the rank 6 here? Or do they go into Apo? Both of them are kind of bad for me, but I might be able to do something. Okay, so they fuse now. Oh, they go Desiree from this? Sure. Fuse those three together into Desiree there. That's fine. I think we're fine. It's gonna be a Desiree pass. It's gonna depend on what they have in hand. But like, if their normal was Albaz, I don't think their hand is that great. Go all out. The thing is, sometimes people are gonna just not be able to play the game, and it doesn't feel that great all the time. It's branded. It's branded for sure. Like, there's no other deck right now that run Albaz. Okay, so a Desiree and a Dream. Our hand beats Desiree for sure. Our hands can beat Desiree. That's a great draw there. Our hand does not beat a Maxi. Yippee! We're gonna lose to a Maxi! We love to see it. We love to see it, don't we? It's such a fun card. Such a fun card. The guy does nothing But he drops the maxi after doing his combos. And now we lose the game. We just lose the game. Nothing I could do. If we go Kotal here, just to check if they have something. Do you have the Ash on top of that? Do you have the Ash Blossom on top of that? Hello? Okay, nothing here. I guess it's a Desiree that is getting asked about. I think Maxi should be banned. We have the Fua now. We don't need the Maxi anymore. We do not need the Maxi anymore. You always go all out. You don't care who we are. That is a fair way to think about it. I think I'm gonna go... Do we care about the Maxi? We might be able to kill them. So if we go allowed as a Mina here... Because we can go Engraver. Engraver gets the track. Then we get the Lurie. That's not great. If we go allowed as a Mina, we go into the Sylvie right away to negate the Desiree. We give them one draw. I think we need to play into the Maxi. We don't have a choice. Do they want to negate the allowed as a Mina? They are going to negate it. That's fine. So that's this negated. That's okay. So that means this negate is off. Problem with the Fiendsmith stuff is that it plays into Maxi really badly, which is really annoying. But now we can play the Gazelle here. I guess we could have baited the Desiree with the Gazelle. That would have been a way to bait it. We can grab ourselves the Necrom. They still have something. I don't know what it is, but it's very scary. So if we go Chimera Fusion here, like we can clear the board, but it doesn't feel great. If we go those three together, we can pop the Desiree. He doesn't have a Light Engrave, so we can just go Guardian Chimera maybe. Pop the No, he's gonna have a Light Engrave, so he's gonna be able to send my Guardian Chimera afterwards. So that's not great. That's really not great. We have a Kotal here, so we can stop the Desiree when we need to. So I guess we do this and this. Those two together, we're gonna give them a trillion draws, but we kind of need to do it. We kind of need to do it at this point because there's no other choice. We're gonna go this Chain Link 1. This Chain Link 2. What do you have more? What more do you have in store for me? Anything else? Okay, nothing here. So from this, we're gonna send to the graveyard. I guess we could send the Engraver here, but that's not great. We could send the Tau to revive a monster. That's not great either. If we send the Mirror Knight, maybe that can do something. Like, I don't see another option that really does anything here. We already normaled. We're gonna grab the LZ still, because we kind of want to just deal with their stuff. Can I play the game? Do you have a droll? Do you have a droll at this point? We're gonna add the Chimera Fusion. It would be so funny if they have a droll in Lockbird. So funny. So we don't have a second illusion, which is kind of annoying, but for sure they're gonna drop Bishals at this point. Like, they're gonna drop Bishals somewhere and we're just gonna lose. So we summon the LZ. Then how do we kill them this turn? Because we can go LZ with those two into popping the sequence with the... We can keep this guy on field to have a target protection, which is pretty good. I think that's fair. So we do this here. Summon the Regina there. And then Regina pops this and this. So that we still keep our targeting protection. We're gonna go Alada Zamina. Target the LZ. Do you have a Bishop? They do have a Bishop. We just lose the game. It's just Maxi that lost us the game. There was no way to really play around this. No way really to play around that. They were better than us. What can I say? They drew the card they needed. They drew a Maxi. They fumbled their play. They fumbled everything they could do. But sometimes you just need a Maxi in a dream. Sometimes you just need a Maxi in a dream. We could technically revive the Mirror Sonite here. Punch here, punch there. Like, that still allows them to trigger the Desiree, which is kind of bad. But at least that lets me do something. I think that's fine. Like, we want the Desiree gone for sure. Like, sure, activate your Desiree here. Come on. Send what? Shuffle this, target. What do you target? Oh, it's in the damage tab, so I can't even answer. Yeah, I just lose the game here. I probably just lose the game. He's gonna go Druid Worm, targeting this. It's in the damage tab too. I guess I cannot do anything here. Yep. I tried really hard. The Maxi just killed me. We love to see it, right? We love to see a Maxi just winning the game on its own. The guy didn't play well. The guy didn't have much, but he just dropped the Maxi after making a minimal board. And I couldn't play through it. I could not play through it. I guess what I'm gonna do now is just change the deck because we don't want to lose to Maxi. So I guess remove one Fua and add a cross out instead. And hope that we draw one of our 3 outs. One of our 6 out to Maxi. Because if we don't, we just lose the game. But yeah, we just lost to the damage chip here, which is really annoying. Really, really annoying. One day I'll go second and open one of my 15 end trap. Oh no. Oh no. But if you want to have my code for my thing, if you want to add me, there's my code here. So 535-752-832. Like, let me just write it there. 535-752-832. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. We were doing fine, but it just drew the Maxi. If it was a Fua, we could play around. If it was a Fua loss, we could play around it. They could not activate a Fua loss against us. Because they had full board already. But no, it had to be the Maxi. What was their list? Was this just like Bishop Fiendsmith? It was just like a sheer Bishop Fiendsmith there. And they just happened to draw the Maxi. They just happened to draw the Maxi there. There was not much. Oh, yuck. This deck is gross. It's not branded. I don't know why they had the Albaz there, but it's not branded. But let's spin the wheel. We have a wheel to do there. Branded better without Fiendsmith. I kind of agree. The jumping jack should be pretty easy. That's not a hard one. Let's get right to it, guys. 25 coming right up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There we go. It already needs their extra deck slot. That's fair. That's fair. Fiendsmith does eat a lot of extra deck slots, so that's not great. By the way, what do you think we will get in the next pack together with the new Blue Eye stuff? I have no idea. I gotta be honest, I have no idea at all. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the rest of the Fiendsmith. Like, we're missing Agnum Day, we're missing Lacrima. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get those. But I hope... No way we get Malice and Ryziel. No way. That's way too soon. Way too soon. But now we're... I don't know if the score's fine. I lost track of the score. Yeah, a single Lacrima main deck is all you need. A singular Lacrima main deck makes a whole lot of difference. Losing the coin toss. Yippee! We're not doing good today. We haven't moved from our rank once. Not a correct guess. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, we have an Ash Blossom and a Drift Swim. Let's hope those work out. Our head is great. It's a 43 card deck against our 42. Engraver here is fine. We are gonna keep the Ash for later on. Like, I want them to commit a bit more. So they go track here. Track get themselves. Now they're a bit worried. Oh, they're lagging? 6 Samurai would be nice. Oh yeah, there's a new support for 6 Sam that we don't have. We're getting Blue Eyes, we're getting Shark support, and we're getting 6 Samurai. Blue Eyes, I kind of want to try the Blue Eyes to be sure. Like, it seems interesting. Like, I have a guy at local that runs Blue Eyes, and it's pretty nice. It's not too oppressive. It's a bit similar for those that have seen, like, the metagame before Ryziel happened. People were running like... They were running like... Bishol Fiendsmith. And Blue Eyes, I feel, kind of plays like Bishol Fiendsmith. It's kind of a more mid-range stuff, and you just like... Slow the game down, do some weaker to the ground board, and go from there. We have 2 end traps against this, but we kind of need to wait for them to go into the... We cannot Ash this. We gotta wait for the Ash for when they go for their Snake Eyes Ash or something like that. So Engraver here. Then they can revive the Engraver. They haven't done anything that really warrants me to stop them at this point. Because now they go this. If we banish the Engraver, they summon, they revive the Engraver, and they can still do the stuff. So I don't really want to stop them here. Like, we let them do this. We let them do this. They go into Sequence. Sequence goes into Lacrima. And then from there, we banish the target of Lacrima, and they're stuck with a Sequence and a Lacrima. Like, we don't need to blow our stuff too early here. Like, they go Sequence, we expected this. Now, if they're crazy enough, technically, if we want to shield ourselves, we could just go... Do we want to shield ourselves? Because if we let this resolve, they might go Desiree. I'm not risking Caesar. Like, if they went Caesar there, they would have been wild. There's no deck that makes Caesar right now. There's almost no deck that makes Caesar. So it's either they go Desiree here, but I don't think they're gonna make Desiree. I'm gonna bank on the fact that they don't make Desiree. Yeah, I know they had 2 level 6 Fiend, but no one's making Caesar in this metagame. When you can make Apo instead, no one's making Caesar. So, are you gonna go Lacrima here? Like, a play would have been to banish one of the Engraver to stop the Desiree stuff. But I think that's still fine, because even if they go for Desiree, we're not too bad. Now they're thinking about it. They're thinking really hard about it. Hello? Did you break? I think we broke him, guys. Yeah, they go into Lacrima here, and then we just Bishop the Lacrima. We know it's probably Snake Eyes, so we don't need to worry too much about it. Because now they committed so much. Like, they don't have a way. If we stop them too early, they might have a way to rebuild. Now with the Drift Swim here, they cannot stop it. That was a difficult choice. I think if you know your opponent might have a Bishop at this point, you'd probably just go for the safe Desiree here. Because now you just lose everything. They kind of just lose everything here. Because they cannot make Beatrice. They cannot make... They can make Promethean Princess if they want, but they don't have a graveyard. So that was very greedy of him. Bishops are very good in this metagame, by the way. Very good. I'm even thinking of running 6 of them. Just to see them more often and just kill the Bishop. Kill the Fiendsmith Engine. Completely. Did we make him quit? Did we make the guy quit because we just stopped him once? I interrupted you once, my guy. I stopped you once. Why are you so pissed about this? Why are you so pissed about this? Come on, play the game. He's gonna run out of time. His timer is running low. Like, he disconnected a bit early on. He took a long time to make his fusion. Now he's taking forever to do this. So I think he's just gonna run out of time at this point. I'm not quitting. I'm stubborn. I'm staying here. 3 Druisworm, 2 Magnemite, 1 Serenade. I'm gonna run Baldrake before Serenade in this deck. Because I don't get use out of Serenade at all. Because I'm not running the Bishol Rebellion. So instead, you're better off running Baldrake. Because Baldrake is... Like, Baldrake plus Druisworm is a pretty good combo. Because, like, you summon Baldrake, you summon Druisworm. Then when they summon something, you tribute the Druisworm, banish something they have, and then Druisworm sends something else, so it's a 2 send. Yeah, I think our opponent is kind of mad. It took you this long to do the Phantom? Really? Was it that hard to do? Was that hard to do? 3 mats Apo, sure. Sure. For now, we can still punch over the Apo. Like, I'm not too worried. We can just punch over the Apo before we do anything else. Like, I don't think I commit anything to the board. I don't want him to be able to negate my stuff. We just go battle phase. We punch over the Apo. His board was better with the Phantom on the field than with the Apo on the field. Because now we clear the Apo. And then we're free to play the game. We are literally free to play the game here. Bro, he was opening YouTube to guide him? For sure he was. That's for sure what he was doing. We're gonna grab the Gazelle here. Oh, okay, we got kind of cooked here. The guy's on top deck mode though, so we might be good. I did not expect a Droll, to be honest. I did not expect a Droll at all. I should have respected a Droll, but who runs Droll? So he's on 1 card. What 1 card could he draw? He doesn't have an Engrave. He doesn't have a Yubel on field. Set 1 and pass. Okay, we're good. At the end phase, we're gonna go Mirror before he gets a lot. I know. I just don't like Droll. Droll's kind of a boring card, I feel. I know White's there, but it feels a bit like Lancia. My take on Lancia is the same. My take on Shifter is the same. I don't think they should be in the game. I don't think they had an LT gameplay. It's just like, if the deck cannot play to it, it just doesn't do anything. So I don't like Lancia, Droll, and Shifter. Well, there's other ways. The game can just decide to stop giving combo deck like 20 trillion stuff. Instead of just like saying fuck combo deck, they could design combo deck so they cannot combo for 20,000 years. It's not that hard. It's not that hard there. Because like, I don't think it's a fun gameplay when you fight Malice and you just draw Lancia and win the game on the spot. I don't think it's a fun gameplay. Sure, Malice is strong. Sure, it's a super strong deck. But do you feel fulfilled when you win because you just drew the Lancia and you won because of it? I don't think that's right. Baldrake is when your opponent special summon from the extra deck, you can tribute a dark or light, I think, monster to banish a card on the field. They have 1 back row, but I don't think it matters at this point. We haven't even normal yet, so I think we're good. Like, you can speed forward, use your end trap or use your trap here and just stop asking me all the time. Because I'm just gonna pop it here. Is it monster here? Is it monster? Control. And one monster on the field. Oh yeah, so that wouldn't work. But we can do Apprentice. Apprentice pitching the Gazelle. Apprentice summon. I should summon them in attack probably, but they're not gonna stay anyway. Apprentice effect gonna get me the... at this point, I don't have a sinful card. I could go LZ here just to try and banish something. Like, we can summon LZ, do with the Engraver here, fuse together. We don't need to do the Chimera stuff yet, so we can just do stuff before we do anything else. Shield ourselves against their back row, and then once we're done with this, we can just go into the Fiendsmith line. But I think we're just winning. Such a sinful card. Yeah. So now we can do this. It's fun that Engraver is a level 6 Fiend, because we can just use him for free. Do we know if Engraver is linked to any lore? Like, is Engraver a solo lore right now, or is it linked to anything else? You had Imperm all along, and that's what you were holding on? No way you waited so long for an Imperm. So, we just win the game. Like, why did it take you so long to decide that this game was not winnable? Why did it take you so long? But yeah, Baldrake, if we go read Baldrake here, Baldrake, what it says is, if your opponent special summon a Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Lake monster, so basically a monster from the extra deck, other than and Ritual on top of that, you can tribute one of their light or dark monster, then target one of those special summon monster, banish it. So basically, if you start like Baldrake and Druisworm, you can go Druisworm, summon, Baldrake, summon, and then once they summon something from the extra deck, you go Baldrake, tribute your Druisworm, banish one of their special summon monster, and then Druisworm on a new chain, send one card they control, that special summon. So that's 2 special summon send, basically. I was getting out of hand, now there's 2 of them, oh no. Yeah, you had 2 Imperm, but that didn't matter too much. That did not matter. That's the thing with the... like, Fiendsmith stuff, is that you can hold your Magnamut for a long time. No one. Oh, you have a replay? Okay, we're fine enough. We're fine enough there. But no one is running Caesar that much. I think I saw a singular guy with Caesar, so I'm never gonna respect Caesar. People are not running Caesar most of the time. This replay to prove the point? Okay, let's see. This Fiendsmith's so bad for Rebel in Macedol. It doesn't do that much. I clicked on the first one. Is that the one we saw before? That's the one we saw before, right? Let me see. Guys, which one did you want? Scroll down. Which one do you want? You didn't say which one you wanted to see. You just did an emote. Engage. So this one? This one here? Is that the one you're talking about? Okay, let's see this. Let's see this here. It's just as fun as any other lingering floodgate card. Exactly. Like, my philosophy, like, I don't like any lingering cards that are floodgates like Maxi. The Charmies are kind of fine because they're playable around. But, like, the Charmies, the Maxi, that's a good Yubel there. Yubel preventing the Maxi is pretty nice. But yeah, like, Maxi I don't like Droll, I don't like Shifter, I don't like Lencia. There's a lot of stuff I don't like that way. Okay, 2 Entrap already. Then you go Circle, get yourself the Dark Beckoning Beast. Dark Beckoning Beast summon, getting yourself the Chaos Summoning Beast. Then you summon the Lotus. I know my fair share of Yubel. I built Yubel when it came out. I still like Yubel. I just got bored of it. I got a bit bored. And it dies to the Fua a lot. Yubel here, you get the Scormer, you pop the Yubel going to the level 11. Then you go those 2 into Yama. No, Crush Sheep here. Oh, I guess you do have to... I guess that does make sense. You go this Crush Sheep, revive the Lotus. Those 2 into Yama now. Yama gets yourself the Red Dog. Then you can go those two into an Apo to shield yourself. And then you can go Squirmer. Squirmer revives the spirit. Then Yama pops the spirit. Then Yama revives the something. Yeah, a lot of combo decks. That's what I like with Chimera, is that you can kind of sub short if you want to. Like, sure, the Fiendsmith's gonna give a lot of draws, but you're not forced to go into the Fiendsmith stuff. Go into the Soul of Rage, and then you can go into Varudras with this. So you have the pop, you have this. You have the Varudras. The problem with the pop here is that you don't really have a way to revive your Unchained if it gets... So you gotta decide if you want to draw or pop. If you want to pop something or if you want to link. Okay, so they're gonna go Widow Anchor. Is this 3 spells? I think it's 2, right? Yeah, that's 2 spells here. Popping this, I don't know why they... Okay, they had another one, that's fine. Talents here. Talent's gonna draw 2 cards. They're searching for their Engage. There it is. Engage for Ray. I don't think it's gonna do as much as they want, though. Imperming right away. So they're gonna go Kagari. Kagari is gonna get them back the Engage. You can negate the Kagari here. So at least there's that. They can probably... I would probably, if I was them, I would have gone a Yate. But yeah, you can just link with this. I don't understand the Imperm on Ray, though. The Imperm on Ray, I do not understand. I feel there was, like, no real reason to Imperm Ray. Like, they can always tag... If they really want to, they could always tag out the Ray at any point. It's a quick effect. So I don't really understand the Imperm on Ray. Ray can always... Well, it doesn't really change anything. Yeah. Like, if he quicks effect the Ray, Apo, like, just checks it. So he just links normally. And then you can imperm the link. And then they're kind of stuck on there. It's just, I don't think the imperm on the Ray really did anything there. But you were so far ahead. You were so far ahead in this that there was no way they were coming back. Come on, can we at least rank up once today? Can we at least rank up once? Oh, this guy might be sad. Losing a coin toss, no! We might be sad. We might be sad here. Yeah, Striker just... Well, the thing is, Striker goes 1 for 1 most of the time. But we're in a metagame when card needs to go like 2 for 1 to be able to be used. We have the Fua here, which is pretty good. It's a 60 card Eldritch. Okay, that might be zombies. Okay, zombies might be a bit annoying. We do have the Magnamut. Zombie World might be a small bit of a problem just for the typings. Okay, so they're gonna add and summon from hand. Oh, it summons from deck? I thought it's added to hand and then summoned. I think I'm gonna Fua now just to be safe. The Zombie World for sure is gonna be annoying. But I think we have a way to deal with it. I think we do have a way to deal with it. But we do need our typings a bit. They have something for the Fua. Okay, it is Eldritch. That is fine. We're gonna Bishol the Eldritch for sure. Not letting you get this guy back. Bishols are so good. Bishols are so good in this metagame. Get the Magnamut too. Magnamut's gonna allow us. We can go just like Fiendsmith stuff and maybe pop it. Grass, oh lord. Okay, the guy started very strong. In a 60 card the end, his hand was bonkers there. He hit a Mizuki, 2 Mizuki there. He didn't hit anything though. He's on the Floodgate variant. But he didn't hit anything. His deck doesn't seem that great, to be honest. I don't think his deck is that amazing. You add a Black Awakening on top of that? Okay, this guy's just good. At least we get a draw from this. Camera Fusion's okay. We don't really want to draw it. End phase here, that's fine. So this sets back something. They only hit 1 trap, so that's not too bad. They have their rollback. So what trap do they have? Target 2 cards on the field, destroy them, then banish 1 Shiranui. And they have this one, which is a zombie wonder from hand, but banish it. So they only really have one singular target for the rollback, and it is this one, which is target 2 card, destroy them, then banish 1 Shiranui from the deck. So that's the only thing they can really do. I think I'm gonna go Druisworm here, just to be able to use it. We can use it now if we want to. We could banish, I don't think we need to use it now. That's pop 3 if he banishes from deck. I see. Drawing a call by is pretty good, but we would like some starters here. So we go Wanted first. Wanted is gonna get us the Diabell Star. At least the Diabell Star package doesn't care too much about the typing. Elixir Sanguine. So they're gonna summon the Doom King maybe, but we can just kill the Doom King here. Let's have bet. What bet do you want to have? Oh, the Doom King's kind of big. The Doom King is kind of big. So he has 2 monster negate here. Problem with Diabell Star is that he can just negate it. Let's go Druisworm now. Druisworm banishing the Mad Mauler. He has more than 10 Royals. He could probably have more than 10 Royals. He is running a 60 card deck. But he has like 1, 2, 3, 4 already. So that's a good amount already there. And we can go punch. Then afterwards, we go Link 2 into Goddess into force the Baylordrock. I think that's fine. Like, we don't need to be too worried about anything here. So yeah, he has the pop 2. We remember that. He does have the pop 2 here. We're gonna pop this. We just want to deal with this board as much as we can. For sure he's getting some value back, but that's not too bad. So end of battle phase, that's okay here. We're gonna go into Close Moon. And that just means that we can go Druisworm. Druisworm is gonna send the Baylordrock, and now they need to decide if they want to keep the Baylordrock or not. They could technically banish the Close Moon if they want to. Sure. Why? Did the guy just pop his own? Wait, what does it do? Oh, it's unaffected? Sure. We're gonna go... Wait, why can we not summon anymore? Oh, it's not a fiend! It's not a fiend! That's so annoying. That's so annoying there. Okay, how do we do this then? We can go this, drop the... I don't want to drop the Close Moon, because we could like just pop those 2. And then we force them to have an answer, so we probably just send the Chimera Fusion. Yeah, Zombie World's kind of annoying for us. It is kind of annoying. Let's use Diabell Star here. They are not stopping this. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. Why are they not? Okay, they're gonna use their rollback. They're gonna pop some cards. I guess why could we not Chimera Fusion into... Why could we not Chimera Fusion into a Guardian Chimera here? I don't understand. I really do not understand here why we could not Chimera Fusion into this. Get the Deception back. Engraver is pretty good here. So if we go Engraver, Engraver effect gets us a track. It's really the trap that they milled that is kind of annoying. So if we go track here, track gets us the Lurie. Then Lurie is sent to the graveyard. Then we can revive the Lurie. So they kind of need to use the Baylor Truck here. The real problem is that they have a Baylor Truck that can just negate anything at any point. They haven't used any effect of the Baylor Truck yet. So that's really annoying. Yeah, he doesn't need to use anything. Yeah, I think we just lose here. Because they had an unaffected. If they did not have the unaffected trap, we were fine. But because they had this card that could just make a zombie unaffected. Like, their hand was bunkered, don't get me wrong. They started grass on top of Zombie World. On top of, like, everything else. Their hand was insane. But I don't think we have a way to deal with this. Like, Zombie World just is too hard for us to deal with. We are too reliant on our tri-type. There's nothing we can do. That was annoying. That was really annoying. If the guy, like, didn't start with the grass, we're fine. Oh, true, true. We need a Beast or Fiend on the field. That's fair, that's fair. It's not a quick play. We need something here. But yeah, that was just the guy going first, setting up. I guess it's a meta call, but the deck doesn't seem to do much going second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he has a lot of royal. He does have a lot of royal. He has 12. But I still don't think this deck is that great, to be honest. Like, I don't think that deck is that great. They're banking on the fact they were doing good because they got the grass. But if this deck does not open Grass Looks Greener, it loses on the spot. Like, there's this deck without grass ends on Eldritch Pass. He is pretty base, I'm gonna say. Like, the only thing he's not based about is this. He's kind of lame about this, but the rest is kind of fine. But no way this deck is, like, viable. No way this deck is viable competitively. If we went first against him, the guy was dead. If we went just first against him, the guy was not doing anything. But it is the name of the game. The guy went first, so he ended up winning that one. 42nd of plank. That's the first plank of today. That is the first plank of today, so let's get right to it. Let me get my cell phone, so I have a timer. Let's get this. Let's get this, and right there. 40 seconds starting now. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40. There we go. A small little plank. It's been a while. It's been a while that we've done the plank. It is refreshing to do something new. It's just unfortunate that for once our deck loses hard to Zombie World and we face it. Like, our deck is, for one time, we really need our typing. But it is kind of a meta call. We could try and play Vampires then, because Vampires sets the Zombie World pretty easy. So if we play Vampires, we might be able to get some wins from there. We do win the coin tosses here, but we've been just like winning, losing, winning, losing. God Zombie World. Thank you, God Zombie World won't get banned forever. It might get banned at some point. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Zombie World gets banned one day. We have a lot of options here, but a lot of them gets hurt by stuff. I think we're going this, dropping the Lurie. Zombie dies on it, I know, but it probably should just rework it. Like, make Zombie World 2.0 and it's not a floodgate anymore. Because now it's just kind of a floodgate. We go for the deception. We basically want to bait out an Ash Blossom if we can. So deception here is gonna send this to the graveyard. Does it resolve? It does. I'm guessing they have a Maxi or a Fua. That's what I'm guessing they have. We have the Ash Blossom for it in case we need to. So they're gonna drop it now. There we go. I expected it. Now do they have a Fua on top of that? Do they have a Fua on top of that on top? Zombie won't die, they're already dead. Zombie aren't living creature. Well, it depends. What do you determine is living? Like, how do you determine something to be living? We're gonna summon this here, and we're pretty sure they don't have an Ash Blossom at this point. Because they probably would have used it earlier on, unless they wanted to wait. We can check with this at least. So no Ash Blossom at all. We're gonna get the Wanted. Is it undead just living? Yeah, they're not dead anymore. So we're gonna go Cortal here. Cortal's gonna get the Gazelle. You're the corpse equal you're living? That depends. That depends. If we ever get to a point where like undead creature are walking among us and they have like their memory of when they were living, it's just that they're not living anymore, would we consider them like living creature or would we not? That's a big question, to be honest. That is a big question. We're gonna go this into Baphomet here. Among Us? God, it's been a while. It's been a while. I did like Among Us a lot. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. It's more like undead in the original. I see, I see. We had this to our hand, and now we're gonna go for the Omni just to be safe from a nib in case we need it. Among Us and cooking. I used to play Among Us. There's another game I played not a bit ago. I don't know if you know about it, but it's Lockdown Protocol. And I feel it's just a better Among Us most of the time. It's really fun. Lockdown Protocol is very fun of a game. I had a blast playing it with friends. I don't play it often, but it's a really fun game to play. But now we should be able to do pretty much anything we want. We go for the Camera Fusion here, add it back to hand. Still wonder if I should grab the PoE2EA. What is that? We can do this. We can go... Those one. We did not go into a Mirror Sonite, sadly. So how do we get to... So we already used Camera Fusion here. We can go Wanted. I kind of want to go Wanted now. We are going to go Necrom first if we do that, just in case we draw the Dusted Gold. It happened. One time I had the choice between Wanted and Dusted Gold, and I ended up drawing the Dusted Gold. So we're going to do the Fiendsmith line before we do that, just to deck in the deck a bit. Path of Exile 2 is an... yeah, true. It's an early access. That's right. And they're going to surrender. We just wanted to deck in, because if we were able to draw into a Mirror Sonite, our hand was getting insane. So we weren't looking to draw into a Mirror Sonite there. That's what we were looking for. On that note today, sadly, I think I'm gonna have to go. We ended up like not moving at all. Like we won, lost 2, won, lost 2, won, lost 2, won, lost, 1, 2, lost 2, won, lost, 1, lost 1. So we just went like step and we went up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and could not move past that. But we're gonna make more progress tomorrow. We're gonna make more progress tomorrow for sure. On that note though, I'm gonna send you guys... I think I'm gonna send you guys to the boy, the myth, the legend, the Luke Von Karma. He's playing some Elestrals. I'm still unsure about the Elestrals, to be honest. I looked at it. The art is really throwing me off. But the game apparently is pretty fun, so I'm not against it. But for now, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced so far. I'm gonna need to see some gameplay to see what it does. But we're gonna go there. We're gonna have the chance to see. So if you guys enjoyed, I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST again. We're gonna be continuing ranked. There's gonna be some replay redeem too if you want to show me anything. And after that, I'm gonna go... we're gonna be streaming on Sunday instead of Saturday this week. We're gonna try and finish Dave the Diver on Sunday. Because then week after, Monster Hunter goes out. So we are gonna try and play Monster Hunter instead. So I'm gonna try and push a bit on Sunday to get the Dave the Diver done. But other than that, I wish you guys take care of yourself for the rest of the day. And I'm gonna see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.